Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's up, brother? Hello.
I'm all discombobulated this morning.
Are you awake? Are you awake?
No,
This
I'm
morning.
not. I'm not awake at all.
Uh, uh,
Actually. Oh my God. Like, I don't know where the intro music is or anything. I don't know. It is what it is. We're kind of at a rough start today, guys, but we're here. We're here.
we're
How's your
here.
week
You look
been?
great.
How's your
It's
week
been
been?
good, man. Just got home today, took a nap. Busy week. Got a lot done
Yeah.
at work. Can't complain.
Nice. Nice. So we're back. We missed last week. It was my dad's 70th birthday, so I had to miss the podcast for that. I had to cancel. But
Hap-
we're
ha-
back this week.
Happy birthday, Lucid Dad. 70's
Yeah.
huge. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna miss a podcast, that's a pretty big moment. So,
Yeah,
no.
that was a big one. We went and met him for dinner and did the birthday thing. So it was a good time. And yeah, I don't know. How's your week been? Just chilling.
Just chilling, good. Yeah, just got home. Look at all we got 16 people in chat. Everybody's
Damn.
hi, y'all. Missed y'all. Let's
Yeah,
see.
are we gonna start already? You gotta
Uh, yeah,
smash
smash
the
the
button.
button. Somebody said it in chat already. Like we
Did
didn't
they?
even get to say it. Somebody else said it.
We didn't steal
Uh,
that from Nick Merckx at all.
the Squirrel Masters, Santy, the Wheel Hackers here. Death Note, Weber, Zach, Peaches,
Oh,
Rider Reboot said smash the button. Allie, Rick's here. Oh my gosh, Rick Racing's in the chat.
Rick Racing, what's up, dude? The legend himself.
Right, there's famous people here.
I had to check my phone because I'm expecting a picture or something because somebody I know went brunette today. I don't even have a picture. That's kind of messed up. But
Brunette? Is it who?
yeah,
Is it?
Brittany went
No
brunette
way.
today. Yeah,
No way.
that's what she said she was doing. I don't know if she followed through with it. So yeah, kind of the big thing on my end this week is I moved my daughter out of the house. We moved them into their first apartment. I had to rent a U-Haul. We drove, it was like an hour and a half away. Um, kind of, I was prepared for it. I had a while to prepare, but I'm a big softy when it comes to the kids. So, um, yeah, we got her all moved in. Really nice place. Hopefully they do well. I mean,
Man.
it's yeah, I'm an empty nester, man. Every day when I come home from work, I don't have a kid flipping me off or anything. It's definitely
Oh,
been an adjustment for sure. I got the dog
sh-
clingy as shit now, and no kid.
she's gonna have to make like guest appearances on your stream because I'm used to her like every now and then periodically coming in or talking shit to you or doing something. That's gonna be weird.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Yeah, she graduated CNA school, and then she already got a job. She starts next week, right? She does 2 weeks for her labs or whatever for school to finish up school. And she doesn't get paid for that with the same company that hired her. And then once that's over, they start paying her. She's making pretty good money actually, and she's doing
Good,
at-home care. So she just goes to people's houses, old people's houses, and takes care of them all day.
good. You got to be proud of
Just
her. She's
set her
doing
own.
great.
Yeah, man. Start nursing school here soon, I'm sure. So
I seen
hell
a
yeah.
couple new people's join. Breeze here, Riley, Negley.
Oh,
Hi guys.
I got the picture now.
Heck
I
yeah.
was expecting a lot darker. You're gonna have to wait to see her on stream, but yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
she
not as
okay.
dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, so news wise, I mean, it's been pretty quiet. Before we bring our guest out, and maybe he can tack into the conversation if he's got any opinions on Three Eye Atlas. I can't stop talking about it, and
No,
I was
no.
talking about it the last 2 days with coworkers, and I am shocked by the lack of interest and information out there. People are like, "What's that?" And they hear Three Eye, and they're like, "AI," and I'm like, "No, the fucking 5 mile
It
long object
yeah.
floating through
It's
space."
it's very hard to cipher through the bullshit online because there's a lot of bullshit online.
A lot of bullshit.
It, it has been there's like the top professional in the world on the subject said there's like a 60% chance that it is carrying alien life. just based off the way it's been maneuvering and everything else.
Yeah, then
Um,
you're right, dude. I don't know that I've seen an actual image of it other than like some blurry thing.
no.
Everything's it's AI generated shit.
And what I've heard, like I said, there's a lot of bullshit online. Um, you notice how NASA with the furloughs shut down everything, which, come on, NASA's not shutting down during this, right?
They're not shut down.
It's about to travel behind the sun, and it's they had it passed right next to Mars. They had every telescope on the planet, but all we get is these blurry like smudges. Looks like a bug hit your windshield.
One image has been released, bro. And so that's where I really
From
started digging.
NASA, from NASA. What I've heard is China has the real images, and
Three.
they have released them or are going to release them.
They haven't. Three countries have images: Europe, China, and the US. They all have an agreement that they're not releasing it. So this is what gives me chill bumps is usually countries would race to get that information out, like race to space, right? Who's going to
Right.
get the biggest and best information? Whose country is better? Nobody's released anything. They're all radio silence. Like
You know,
why? Like why?
and since we're on the space subject, I've seen all kinds of stuff that I never knew existed about the moon landing and how it's complete bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was always, on the fence, but I've seen like Buzz Aldrin himself saying, "Yeah, that didn't happen."
Mm,
You know what I mean? The
that's a
guy that
whole
walked
different
on the
rabbit.
moon,
We could do
the
a
guy
whole
that
episode
walked
on
on the
that.
moon says he didn't walk on the moon.
We could do a whole episode on that.
And a modern day astronaut said, "Yeah, we're going to the moon for the first time." I think he slipped there, in a press
Hmm.
conference. Hmm.
Well, we won't
Weird.
know again till November. I think in into November, don't quote me there, is the next view that we'll get of it when it comes out the other side of the sun and we've come around. The only other weird thing I didn't know since last time we had a
It'll be close by
podcast
then.
was like the way the planets rotate around the sun, it's on a plane, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
level, right? They're all going around
Yep.
on a plate, like basically on a plate at the same level. Well, that Three Eye Atlas is on the exact same plane as us,
Which is like one in a
and
million chance.
0.01% chance that it would be able to be on the same plane and get that close to Mars and Saturn without hitting it. Like it's like weaving through and by
Yeah, it's like weaving around them, and it's not getting caught by their
gravity.
gravity, and it's not
No,
pulling it
it's
off
just
like it normally would. It's just straight, like
yeah,
going right
that
where it
was
wants to
yeah. I
go.
didn't really think about the whole plane thing, but yeah, all the angles it could come from, in space, up, down, left, right, all it's on the same exact plane as us, like going
Well, and
by.
it's like at one point the tail was going towards the sun, which doesn't happen,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Well, it had
So,
a
and it's
tail that was hundreds of miles long while it was still way far out in space, which the tail comes from it heating up from the
right
sun. It never
off
should have
gassing.
had a tail. Yeah, yeah, until it got closer to us. I don't know, bro.
And that's another thing is off gassing should be pushing it off course, and it's not touching it
A
at
lot of
all.
unexplainable things.
Who
I'm not
knows?
saying it's nothing.
Well, do you remember the wow signal that they got back in the 70s, 60s, or 70s? They're
Yeah.
saying it's from this comet.
Oh
They're
my
saying it's
gosh.
from this comet.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that too, man. It's
Yeah, that's wild. So I don't know, man. As long as they're not here to take us over and kill us, I'm,
yeah,
I'm
fuck it.
down.
We got a podcast to do. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's get some. We got some more talking points for the podcast if they are real. You know what I mean? Come November, shit.
Maybe there'll be a guest.
Right? Could we get an extraterrestrial from
Can I get an
One Eye
alien?
Atlas on the podcast?
You can go to Lucid's
That
house,
would
not
be
mine.
rad. Yeah, that would be awesome. No,
Keep
yeah,
that shit
come
away
to
from
my
me.
house. I'm cool. I'm cool. We could do it. It's funny.
Puncho, what's up? Welcome in.
Yo, did you guys know that we have a website now? Right here. Bam, the Lucid Squrl podcast. Check it out. Check it out. Right there.
It's
Right there.
nice. It's a
Yeah,
work in progress, but
it is.
I'm happy with the progress.
Squrl has done a great job. That's all Squrl. I did the initial setup, and then I said, "Here you go, Squrl. You can do this." And he's taking it on, and it's coming along. Hell yeah.
Give me feedback. I want feedback. The only thing it's really nice on desktop to me. I don't like the mobile view yet. So if you go look at it on
It's
your
like off
phone,
centered.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that because it's centered on desktop
Right.
view. So, but yeah, it looks great on a computer. I think at least.
Yeah, it looks really good, and that I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that artwork looks pretty damn good too at the top, you know.
Yeah, that's totally if you made that. I might have I might have a shirt or a logo with that.
It's pretty cool. It's on my desktop background right now over here.
So, we had
Do
a
your
guest
thing.
or something this week, right?
Yeah. What was his name? He's kind of new. I don't know. Some new guy.
Is it Negley? No.
No.
Is it Zach?
Oh, before we go any further, also
Is it-
there is a intake form on the website. There's an intake form on the website. If you want to be a guest, fill out the form. You know?
It's Riley. Riley's the guest.
No, he's already been here, dude.
Fuck.
Rebel X.
Who's the guest?
Rebel X.
No,
No, he was like our first guest.
I don't remember the dyed beard.
Was it Dust Bunny? Dust Bunny? Is that
Oh, it's Dust Bunny. That's right.
Shit,
That's
I can't believe I
right.
forgot it, man. Oh my god.
I love that
His
guy.
face is on the thumbnail, and I mean, he didn't talk a lot today in the promo either. It was, I mean, Iron Squirrel. Why does nobody? Yeah, boop, little guy. Why were you sitting on my lap?
Why'd you put me in your lap? That's the question.
No, you wanted, you insisted. Don't lie. You insisted on.
I'm sure not everybody's. Yeah, if everybody's seen Lucid's video, he made me miniature and put me in his lap.
He's sitting cross-legged in my lap.
Put me in the head.
All right, let's. Yep, I don't know. It's kind of anyway. You know him, you love him. Dust Bunny. He started the whole merch wheel thing. As far as I know, it's first I've seen it. I totally stole his idea for stream. It's a great idea. Keeps chat going and whatever. You get the annoying buzzing wheel sound in your ear the whole stream. Everybody's fighting over points. It's pretty awesome. So let's bring him out and see what he's got to say.
Let's do it.
Dust Bunny.
There he is.
Hey guys.
Hi. How you doing?
Shameless self-promotion.
There you go.
Look at that beautiful merch.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks.
My
This is
mistake
my
of a
embroidered
hat.
hoodie.
It's awesome.
A beautiful man. I mean, merch, man. Man merch.
thank you,
Man
thank you.
merch.
I mean, that's a lot of
Yes.
man merch on this pod right here. From the Squirrel Master hat to the Ride to Reboot hats to the Lucid Squrl shirt, the pod
I
shirts.
got like 5 or 6 hats sitting next to me too. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, my merch is on the way, so I don't even have podcast merch yet. I don't even have my own merch that yet. All I have is one Iron Squirrel hat and a
Look at
shirt
this.
from.
Yes.
I don't even have that.
Where is it? Right here.
Matchy matchy.
I got the nice Squirrel Master hat. Oh,
Look at that. Ancient mysteries.
with the aliens.
You know, I put a TikTok up with it showing this shirt, and I got a 18 and over for dangerous activities or some shit. And then I got another one for sexual content, the one that I did from Repo, where I was like jumping on Brittany's character. They gave me sexual content for that one. And then the one where you're floating on the wheel, the squirrel is floating on the wheel of the F1 car.
Yeah.
They made that 18 and over for dangerous activity.
Well, you're running me over. You're running over squirrels. I kind of agree
Come
with
on,
TikTok.
TikTok. What the fuck? You know, I appealed them all today. I got one back right away. It was deemed decent by the TikTok gods, but the other two, I don't know yet. I haven't looked.
You heard it
TikTok
here
gods.
first. It is against community guidelines to not break for squirrels.
Yeah, fuck you, TikTok. God, I hate TikTok.
No way.
I'm like, why am I only getting 14 views on a video? Oh, let me check. I have all these, and you know now, you know how you go look through your, how you click on your analytics. You go to a video and then you click on show more, and it shows the analytics for that video. It used to say if you had a strike right there. It doesn't do that anymore. They do not tell you anymore right there. You have to do the account check thing. to
Account
find it.
check. Wow.
It's
Okay.
bullshit.
That's
It's like,
that's
why are
good
you
info.
hiding this shit?
That's good info.
Ugh. I don't get it.
Just wait till it's Americanized.
And Lounder is
Yeah, it'll probably be worse, honestly. What am I doing here? We need to go to the chat. The chat.
Chat's
What up,
busy.
chat?
Chat's busy.
Yeah, 92 already. Studio chat. No.
Rick said, "Who makes the miniatures?" Luce is the miniature maker. Whoever said it's not dangerous.
It's not dangerous. They should. It's more dangerous to swerve. You know what I'm saying? More dangerous for-
78. 78 comments already. Good Lord.
Yes. We got 23 people in here.
I
Dust
brought all
Bunni,
my
they're
spin-
turning
I
up for
brought
you,
all-
buddy.
I brought all my spinning chat with me, so everybody's here
Yeah,
to spin the
exclamation
wheel.
spin in chat.
Jack's here too. Hi, Jack. Yeah, I've heard people. I've seen somebody's. I think Santi already tried to spin the
Santi
wheel.
already tried to spin the wheel. Don't worry.
Yeah, he wants to be first over here too. He's not first in my chat though. Not first in my chat.
Tonight we're
Definitely.
sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
Oh God, I love that. That's one of my favorites.
Dang, I'm having old-fashioned whiskey.
Oh, I don't have my
Pecan
glasses down here.
old-fashioned whiskey.
That reminds me, I seen Iron Squirrel ordered a Lucid glass,
Yeah.
whiskey glass. You didn't get the podcast glass though.
I gotta get every glass.
No, well, I thought the podcast one was way cool.
I kind of liked your glass.
He likes your drinkware. He likes your drinkware.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe I clicked the wrong button. I thought I got the podcast one. Fuck.
I just broke his hopes and dreams.
There's another spinner.
Yeah, there you go.
So Dust,
What's up, guys? Thank
Let's
you
tell
for
us-
inviting me to be here, guys. I appreciate it.
that's a pleasure. We're excited to have you. I guess for those that don't know you, those listening from the future, 20 years from now, what would you want them to know about you? You know, a little bit of background information.
I'm just a dude out spreading positivity where I can, and that happen to find friends that told me to get into the world of TikTok, and hey, you should, stream Fortnite with us.
You should play COD. Just saying.
I did play COD when I grew up, and a lot of Halo. But yeah, lo and behold, almost a year later now, going on 9 months, and almost 3,000 followers later, here we are.
Hell yeah.
Y'all notice he said he grew up and then he stopped playing COD.
I think you went
Actually,
backward.
a lot of it had to do with where my wife and I had our first house. Super small rural town. Internet was like non-existent. So to play any online games was horrendous. Like I went from being from like the capital where I lived for the longest time with roommates, amazing internet, to slightly faster than dial-up. And try playing, Modern Warfare, the original, on dial-up.
Oh yeah. I had DSL for a while. It was awful.
What was the first multiplayer game you ever played, Dust? Online. I'm sorry. Online multiplayer.
Halo.
Lucid?
Probably Halo or COD, one of the two. It was probably
Yeah,
Halo.
I
definitely
think mine was
Halo.
COD. I think COD was my first online experience.
I don't remember. Because I used to play Halo all the time. We used to have LAN parties all the time.
LAN parties were the
The-
best.
The OG Halo, the first
Yep.
one,
Yeah.
the best one. The best one. Hang 'em high, shotgun and a sniper rifle is unstoppable.
Oh, Hang 'em High was so fun.
Oh my god. My friends would get so pissed off. I'd be like, all right, I'll melee only, and I'd still kick their ass. Like, they would kill me like one time the entire match.
Kilimanjaro, Killtastic.
Yeah.
The old dude that would just, rattle off some saying every time you got a multi-kill.
Yeah. I wasn't a super fan of any other Halos. The first one was by far my favorite.
2 and 3 were good for me. I mean, I got into a lot of competitive gaming at that point, so
Yeah.
I took it what it was and went from there.
I got super into flying games for a long time too. I can rattle off some names now, but there were some good ones on console back in the day. And then I tried to get into DCS World, and that was way too much. DCS World is insane. If you
I've
ever
heard,
tried that.
yeah.
Just
I've
on a
heard.
basic joystick, there ain't no way. There is no way. I couldn't even get the plane off the ground.
There's
mean-
like you literally got to have like a pre-flight checklist, right?
I don't know how to
Like,
start an F-16, so I couldn't even get. I think I got it started. I couldn't get the cockpit down. It was like, what the hell is going on? I
800
couldn't get the
buttons.
canopy closed. I couldn't get it to taxi.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
All right,
don't know.
I
Forget
will.
about
I
it.
will admit that I've never played. The only flying game that I've played is Time Pilot on ColecoVision.
Okay. Star Fox.
Star
Never played Star
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah,
Didn't
play
even play
Star
Star
Fox.
Fox.
Wow. So one of my all-time flying games is actually a space game, and I still play it every once in a while. It's called Elite Dangerous, and you're flying. You're essentially flying spaceships, going from starport to starport, and you do a lot of like mining and exploration. There's some battles. It's a super. You upgrade your ship as you go. It's a super fun game. I should probably get into it again with VR. Would be awesome. That's what I
Ooh, yeah.
originally got that head tracking was for that game because you're sitting in a spaceship and you got to look at all the panels and stuff. And it was a bitch on mouse and key and on a on a joystick. So I got the head tracking, and it was a lot better. But that's a pretty cool game, and it's still relevant, and it's pretty cheap. Should all check it out on PC.
Hello, Laura. Thank you for tuning in. I see Dreamweaver. A couple comments. So 007, Halo.
007 is a big one.
Golly, yeah. I've got the cartridges sitting right behind me, I think, on my Nintendo 64 cartridge.
I tried to play
yeah.
it a couple years back, and it was so awful I couldn't play it.
Yeah, you gotta have the controller. It's if you don't
Yeah.
have the N64 controller, it's unplayable almost. Rick wanted to know what's your favorite game, Dust.
I'm going to throw it back to probably one of the games that got me like addicted to gaming. I grew up with ColecoVision on super old tube TV. Cabbage Patch Kids, Time Pilot, and something else. I mean, I was like 5 years old. That's when Nintendo came out. I had a Nintendo for a long time. Mario was like a staple. But then fast forward to like, mid 90s. Gosh, I feel old now. And when PlayStation came out and Final Fantasy VII, the original American released Final Fantasy VII, where it takes an average of 80 hours to beat the game back then, that is what spiraled me into video games way more than I would have ever thought. So I'm going to give the homage to Final Fantasy VII.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
You should.
I've
Yeah.
played one. I wonder if it's that one. Not if it was on Nintendo.
No, it would have been. It would have been like the first PlayStation.
No.
Came as 3 separate discs, or 4 discs even.
I don't think I know what a Coleco is. What's a Coleco?
It's like if Negley was in here, he'd be able to tell you. He probably has one. It's an super, super old, like Atari time based. It's well, I don't even think it's 8-bit to be honest. It's like 4-bit.
Yeah, super old.
Like, you want to talk about cartridges? Those would never work. They were horrible with dust.
Some of that 1900s technology.
Yeah, right.
It's so bad. It was funny because like when my mom went and bought them, like back then, like $100 was still a ton of money. Like when you think of
Oh hell yeah!
like
That's all.
early
That's
early
$1,000 for all
80s, And my grandma had went to buy 2 of them, one for my mom and one for my uncle. And the story goes is that grandma had me with them, and I was like a few months old at the time. And the lady ringing up the cash register, because it was the old manual type numbers in cash register, not barcode scanning back then. She rang one up for the $100, and then she ran one up for $10.
Oh.
So like my grandma didn't think anything of it, just walked out the store and then realized when she got home, like, I'm not going back and telling anybody.
Either way, Grandma was a baller.
Yeah, right.
Just walked up in there. Take 2 of these.
Buying her 2 adult children with their own kids video game
That's
systems.
awesome. Yeah, it was like that back then. They were I'm not even sure people looked at them as video games. They were like family entertainment, you know? Like it was like computer.
I miss the days of
100%.
blowing in the car.
Bro, like,
Every time you went to put it in.
like my dad got to the point where he would like literally take it outside to the air compressor and like just
Like-
hope that something would still work when he went and brought it back into.
We had
Right.
a bottle of rum and alcohol and Q-tips. We would like wipe the things down.
Oh, I never went that far.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's wild.
That thing was crazy. And like the controller literally looks like a phone with like essentially like an oversized thumbstick nowadays. Like it had a number pad, 2 buttons on the side, and a big joystick in the front.
Okay.
It was the like thinking back to it, like what point in time did you think that a controller needed to look like this?
Right.
Probably
It was
had to.
ergonomic for back then, you know. Yeah. I've never had one. I think I started, my parents had an Atari and I played that. And then I remember when NES came out, I got one for Christmas and I'm being super excited about it. So that's probably when I really got into it was NES.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. When it was more mainstream at that point, I guess. NES kind of made gaming mainstream.
When you would go to school that like first Monday back from Christmas break and all of your friends got Nintendos for Christmas.
Right.
And then it was, how far did you get in Mario this over break?
Yeah. And you couldn't save anything, which was like you'd leave your NES on while you went to school, you know?
Just to
so you didn't
not
lose your
lose your
spot. Yeah. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah.
Those were the days.
The Dream Weaver asked about the Action Max. Is that a game or is that a system? I've never heard of Action Max.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Like gaming was a lot. It was a lot. I don't know. So much different back then. Like now, you game with people, you never see them in real life. You know.
It was definitely recreation back then versus.
Yeah. Well, back then you had to have friends that would come over and you'd play. You know.
Yeah.
There's no. There's
yeah.
no internet.
Coleco was before Atari.
Oh wow. I think my parents even had a Commodore 64 back in the day. Right.
Yeah, what the heck?
Old as I remember.
The Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah.
Sega Genesis was fire. I never had one. My friend had one.
Sega's what pulled me from Nintendo. I jumped ship and went Sega, and then I jumped right back to Nintendo. I went to Nintendo 64 after the Sega. I was like, "Daddy's back! I'm coming home." The Nintendo's where it was at.
I remember I had a Sega Genesis, and I had a Saturn, Sega Saturn.
Yeah, we had the Saturn.
I used to play Hours of Road Rash on that thing. Then and Star Fox, I think. I had Star Fox and something. Was that Nintendo? I don't remember. And then the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast was amazing.
Yeah. And then Xbox and PlayStation after that.
Yep.
I'm looking. My old stuff's right next to me. I've got a Sega Saturn next to me, a PS2, all my N64 games, and my NES.
Nice.
And my Atari.
My NES is hooked up in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lay in bed and play Mario.
I'm sure that's what goes on in the bedroom.
Somebody falls asleep and
That's
doesn't
what
say
goes
it.
on in Luce's bedroom, y'all. He's playing Mario.
Yeah, I just got to pause it when I'm tired because I can't save it.
Just leave it on and change the channel.
Yeah. Funny.
Oh, Duck
Hunt was one of the all-time. Like my buddy would go to the bathroom and I'd stick like a piece of tissue paper in the tip of the gun and he'd miss every shot, and then I'd pull it out when he wasn't looking and I'd hit every shot. I used to cheat. What's going on with your camera there?
It's right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. You know, Duck Hunt doesn't work on modern TVs. You got to have a tube TV for it to work.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it only works on a tube TV.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, flat
Makes
screens
sense.
won't work.
Never thought about that. Wow. Wow.
Well, now you know.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't think I'd ever try anything.
Yeah, I don't know that I would try. I would probably buy Time Crisis, the arcade game, and have it in my basement first. I mean, who
Just get
remembers Time
everything.
Crisis?
I do. I played
I
a lot
do.
of that in the movie
Yep.
theater. It was the best gun at the movie theater,
Yeah.
or best game at the
That thing
movie
was
theater.
amazing.
Yeah,
I've always
So-
wanted pinball machines.
me too.
They're expensive though. God damn, even old ones that are like dilapidated, you got to
Mhm.
restore.
I had the Power Glove.
No
Answering
way, you had the
chat.
power glove.
I had the
Wow,
Power
you were a
Glove.
rich kid.
After seeing the movie The Wiz, which was
Yeah.
based on Nintendo.
Macaulay Culkin, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah. No,
was it? It
who
one of
was
those
in
kids.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I had the Power Glove, the Power Pad. The glove was probably the most gimmicky thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever used one ever.
Like they tell you, like, oh, it's super cool, just do this, and it's all over on the TV. No, you still had to have like 4 sensors mounted around your TV in a box.
Hmm.
So if your TV wasn't the right size, they were like awkward and sit weird, and there was no calibration for it. There was nothing.
Yeah, they didn't work right. I heard a lot of the times. Like
No.
there was a lot of connection issues.
So it's kind of like the first Wii remote or Wii controller.
Fuck that. The Wii worked great. I never had a problem with the Wii. I was
No,
a
I didn't say
bowling
it. It
and
was
golf
like the
master.
primitive version of the Wii.
Oh yeah,
controller, you know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, for
Calm
sure.
down, Squirrel.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus,
I thought you were
man.
like knocking on the Wii. I was like, man, the Wii was great. Like they nailed it. Like
Yeah.
that was revolutionary for gaming when that came out. I mean, they knocked it out of the park. I thought
Ellie,
the
I think
Wii
you're
worked
right.
great.
I need to bring that home if they do.
I would love
I
to have a
think-
Power Glove now. I might get on eBay after the podcast and see if I
Bro,
could
You
land a
don't have
Power
one?
Glove.
Okay, don't
Mhm.
order one yet. Because if I have it, I will send it to you.
No, don't say. You should keep that, man. That's a
No,
cool
no,
piece.
No,
It'll go right back here behind me somewhere.
well, at least then I will get to see it.
Oh yeah, it'll be sitting there like freaking Thanos' glove back there. I'll have
Bro,
like
like,
a stand
I
for
would,
it.
I would send it to you if my parents still have it.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Because like for me, like I like don't like I love looking at stuff. I just hate having stuff out.
Mm.
I'm like kind of minimalist like that.
Fuck,
Nothing on my wall?
put me in a museum and I'm fucking.
Kid in a candy store.
Santy says he goes hard on the Wii. What's your go-to Wii game? I want to know. Is bowling, baseball? I had fun with the bowling. I used to be a bowler back in the day, so
Wii bowling was crazy.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
There's another fun fact. I used to average 210 bowling. Semi-pro.
I averaged 300 on the Wii.
Nice. That's impressive, even on the Wii.
Perfect.
So
I was like the Santee of Wii bowling.
yeah.
When it comes to Santee and the wheel, I was that in Wii bowling. People are like, "How the fuck?"
Yeah, that's what it is.
GameCube. I haven't heard
Hacking.
that in a while. GameCube. Remember those?
Yep.
Yeah, my
Little
cousin
blue-
had one. I never
Little
had
blue
one.
box.
Wii
Yeah,
golf.
Yeah.
So Ride or Reboot?
What is it?
I don't want to ever like classify it as a brand, but it's kind of
Well, it's
what
on my
it's
hat. It's
became.
got to be a brand, right?
Right. I mean, it's your hat, my shirt,
Iron Squirrel doesn't have one though.
my coffee
I'm left
mug.
out. Oh my god, I'm left out of the. Is it a brand or is it a cult? Okay.
It's not. We're not that far yet.
Yeah,
But,
someday. That's the ultimate goal. Is the cult.
Right. Yeah. It started like one of the guys that when I first started playing Fortnite, I just came out of the awfulness of what is Halo Infinite. And a bunch of my friends were into Fortnite, and I can play Halo all day with everybody. The first time I loaded into Fortnite, I was like, what is this game? I hate this. I can't play it. I can't
I
aim.
still
I
say
can't.
that every time.
It's coming.
So like I was bad. Like I sucked. Like real bad sucked. To the point where like the coworkers and friends that I had just stopped replying to like, hey, are we going to play tonight? So I found other friends. It just happened to be through like a Facebook group. I met like a husband and wife that just wanted to play all the time. And then I had met, now to this day, one of my best friends. And fast forward like 3.5 years, 4 years later, we were just having this just regular conversation to where it ends up being like telling each other, like, are you like, we're each other's like kind of like ride or die. Like, I will go to wherever, like, if you need me, like, I'm there. And he was like vice versa. But like, you don't really want to say die. Like, it's such a shitty thing to say. So then you just use the plain words of reboot from Fortnite, since that's what we played, like damn near every day for 4 years. And then it just kind of transformed into like the clan name or like an ROR or just everything like that. It's kind of compounded in the last almost year now to where it's been launching merch brand for it, launching, you know, like a podcast at some point. And like the whole meaning behind it was just like, it does not matter, gender, race, religion, anything when you meet somebody on a video game. Everything that you know between the two of you is that you share a common goal in this one video game. Whether it's to win, like make friends, whatever. Like everything else is completely set aside. You learn about people in a completely different aspect than using your eyes. So it kind of like makes you think and open up like, hey, like what do you, where does it go? Like, it's kind of like the Love is Blind of Netflix and stuff like that. Like getting to know people without ever seeing them, knowing who they are. To the point where like,
you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Your mic is constantly muted. If you look, sounds like the aliens are trying to communicate with you.
It's weird. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, now it stopped.
Oop, I see why.
Anyway, see, I had no idea that's what it was. I thought it was your detailing company.
No, that's called Driven Detail.
Okay.
Oh, and it's, yeah, the whole writer reboot thing was just, two dudes that played Fortnite, and two dudes turned into a group of four that has turned into
Squrl thinks he's getting abducted now. Looking for the aliens. It's that ghost lizard.
That buffalo trace is hitting a little hard
I barely had any. I need more.
The fucking comments here earlier, they went straight to Squrl's house.
Atlas 3 Eye.
Atlas 3 Eyes coming for you, bro.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah, that's super cool. I had no idea that's what it was.
Yeah, it was literally just based like on two dudes that never knew each other.
Yeah, so like in my promo I did today, like, what's Writer Reboot? I don't know. We'll find out. I was totally honest. I had no idea.
Yeah, am I gonna sound like a dummy when you said ROR? I just now figured out this Writer Reboot in your name, ROR Dust Bunni. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Like, so like, it's
makes sense.
Funny, like when you walk into or when you join a TikTok live and it says ROR Dust Bunni, everybody's like, hi, Roar.
Roar like, Dust Bunni. Huh?
Like, so that's basically like your clan tag.
Yeah, it's like a clan tag that got made into a brand and a lifestyle sort of thing, so to speak.
Nice.
I mean, if
you were talking about how video games can bring different people together through points of life, and I started thinking a little bit deeply when you were saying that, and it makes sense. Like if you ever play with that person that you just couldn't play with, like you didn't agree and you stopped playing with them because maybe they're a loot hog Maybe they didn't play as a team play. Like it makes sense. You could probably transfer that to the psychology of what kind of person they'd be in real life. They're a loot hog. Maybe they're fucking assholes. Like, and they just are super greedy, you know. Or maybe if they're not a team player, maybe they got like a big ego and they're just dickheads. You know what I mean? Like it probably transfers. That's why if you find somebody you enjoy playing with, they're probably on the same wavelength as you. You know, they're matching your
100%,
energy and.
Like 23 specifically is I've said, I've known him for over 4 years now playing Fortnite. The wife and I went to his hometown in July over our 15-year wedding anniversary. We drove down to him and met him. Spent like an entire 3-4 days with him.
Nice.
And it's like, it's one of the most surreal feelings, like to know, like, I've known you for 4 years, never met you, never hugged you, never like talked shit to your face. And now I get to do all of them in like 30 seconds. But yeah, I mean, it's, and like we, like the group of like 4, 5, 6 of us that are kind of that core group. It's definitely, we're trying to figure out when and where like all of us can get together, or if like the wife and I are going to go and like see the other two separately still too. And, getting to meet people from the whole community thing has been like in its own like journey and dream in itself. So.
Yeah. I've met a couple. Most recent being Brittany, and I pulled up. She didn't do anything. So
She didn't give you a hug?
oh, she did, but she's always saying, "Pull up, bro." Well, I did.
I did.
What you gonna do? Nothing. Pretty funny. Yeah, I think it'll probably be 2026 before I finally see Squirrel in person.
Vegas, right?
Vegas, baby.
I'm going.
Let's make it to a F1 race before then.
Yeah. Well,
Miami will be in. Usually it's around March, April, somewhere in there.
That's an expensive one for me.
Not if you buy it early.
Texas would have been.
Texas would have been great.
A good one. Yeah.
Yes, Zach,
or Vegas if we would have got on that,
hamburgers.
or if we would have got on Vegas tickets before they went through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Because we went from 150 for the weekend
to
1,500 for the weekend.
Yeah.
Just for the tickets.
Mama says Vegas.
Vegas 2026, October.
Vegas big meet.
We're doing a big meet and greet. I'll start advertising a little more come
December.
Come the first of the year.
So you touched a little bit on the community aspect of Rider Reboot, but I see in some of our talking point notes you have listed the evolution of communities and friendship.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I know the two of you know, but I had somebody in my chat that she's literally changed my life. She got me a job that I, put me in that direction to allow me to work from home. All because what started off with just somebody being in your life. I mean, how many people can say that? That people you don't know, that it's literally all because I stopped in to watch you today. Little do you know that your life was going to change after that. So I mean, you look at, people that come into your life. I'm big into that you meet everyone in your life once. You're given that choice at that point to choose one side or the other with them. You may never see them again, or you put them like kind of on the back burner. You can see them as often as you want. So for that to happen, for her to come into my life, especially on like a wash and talk like Saturday morning, which was weird to me because those are the ones that like most people are like, oh, hey, that's a really cool car, and then peace out and don't like hang out and actually talk to you. And I don't read a ton of chat either. But that day just happened to be like a whole snowball effect of what's changed my life in the last like 3 months. You know, so I mean, I look at that. I look at, you know, the group of essentially what's called the Anchor Squad, the 4 original homies of Rider Reboot, Anchor Squad, and how that started, and what that's turned into. You know, it's and like sharing communities, growing communities, being there for each other. You know, whether it's, you know, somebody's having a bad day to going through a hard time, something like that. Like, it's amazing that the people in your chat that care that much about you, that they're willing to reach out and like talk to you and stuff like that. I know that you've talked about, I know Squirrel's talked about that too. I think that was back with like Riley, like when he said that, you know, when somebody doesn't show up to your chat for so often, after they've been in there telling you what they ate for dinner for the last like 3 months, and all of a sudden they're gone, like, I want to reach out, like, hey man, like, hope everything's okay. Haven't seen you. It creates a whole sense of like being in community when it gets to that point. And that's kind of how you start knowing who's really there for you to watch you succeed, to watch you grow, versus who's just there. You know,
Right.
like you two were two of the first people that I met coming to TikTok. You know, I thought Lucid was like originally one of the coolest dudes in the world because he had all these followers.
Hmm.
And I was like, man, that's what I want right there. Just give me like 5,000 people that are willing to watch me play video games and spew whatever the hell comes out of my mouth at a time. You know, and then like for Squrl to know you, and he was like, oh, come meet my buddy Squrl, come meet my buddy Riley, his wife, like it just compounded over and over and over. And like it goes to show that like all of us, regardless of like what level of friendship it is there. It's community. It's an ever evolving thing. You know, people come, people go, but like I said, that's when you really start to realize who's real, who's there for you, and who you have your back and they have yours.
100%.
I hope that made sense.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect sense.
All right, good.
It's definitely crazy when you stop and think about, like, I still can't, you know, like all the people I know from streaming, I would never have met ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it just kind of takes you back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I've said it multiple times before, but I think everybody gets into streaming because you're like, oh, I want to play video. I want to get on TV and play video games. I want to be the next ninja, or
Yep.
like that faded quickly, you know, and it turned into more about the friendships, the communities, you know, that really keeps you going, not the thought of being famous one day. Like I literally have no thought of that. That's not a motivator at all. Like it's more I just want to be good at it and I want to keep seeing my friends, you know.
Yeah, that's like what mine. Like I never once thought like I'm going to be the next ninja, the next prospering Zemi, you know, Scump or any of those guys. Never would I have thought of myself on that level. I would like in my head, there's like a number that I would love to reach, you know, just to be able to spread like positivity, like let people rethink of different situations, you know, make them think differently about stuff in a more positive manner than what they are. And that's what I want it to be. Grow the friendships, grow the communities, and have like the power of positivity essentially. So that's big goals right there.
There you go. Gotta have goals.
When you hit that number, you'll make a new number.
Yep.
It's funny, like one of Punch a Mouth actually saw something on Instagram and had to send it to me. He goes and he literally tags me and says, "When I saw this, I immediately thought of you." And it's, I forget what the picture was, but it's a saying that sticks out. And it says, you're one of the people that'll never reach the bar because you're the one that always raises it.
Yeah.
Like, so you like constantly just, and that's like, I love being the person that, you know, pushes everybody on, like the squad, stuff like that. Like, do better, cheer up. Like, you know, we've got this, like, keep setting that bar higher and higher and higher. Super lofty goals. I mean, they're goals and dreams for a reason. Some obtainable, some that are meant to be to make you think a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
Hell yeah. What do we got next? Where'd we leave off?
Marriage.
Marriage.
Oh yeah. So
He said, "Oh yeah."
Oh man.
so,
Hey, your wife's in chat, bro.
no, yeah.
Hey, you better start doing the look I was doing for the aliens.
You're about to get a frying pan upside the head.
Yeah, for real. So I've married somebody that's my best friend. 15 and a half years ago. A lot of people didn't know that for a lot of years, we took one car to and from work together all the time. So like you get up in the morning, you ride to work together, one to drop the other one off to work, pick them up back home. That's a lot of time with that same person. They're like, oh, I had so many people like, oh, don't you ever get sick of that? No, I love talking to my wife. I love hanging out with her.
My wife was my boss for years. We rode to work every day, so I know where you're coming from. Yeah,
but like it's crazy, you know. And so I'm like super happy and excited, like that I, you know, got to marry the love of my life, my best friend. The unfortunate part is like we never got to have kids, and it wasn't like it wasn't by choice. It was a choice that was given to us to tell us that you're not going to have any. So, you know, that leaves us to, and a lot of people don't know that. You know, everybody's like, oh, you got all the nice stuff. You got all this. Like, yeah, but you know what I would give to have a kid? And a lot of people don't. I mean, there's two sides of it. Like, I would give up everything I have in a heartbeat. You know, and then like you get people that say stuff that, you know, like, oh, you have all this. Like, bro, I have this stuff because what else am I going to spend my money on? I don't have a kid. Like, I have a nephew that will have probably one of the biggest shoe collections of anyone in the world by the time he's old enough.
Hell yeah.
He was born. The wife and I had a lady on Etsy make him a custom knitted pair of Kanye Yeezys. Just to like, that was his first shoe to start off. Like, bam, right there. So I mean, we spoiled the crap out of that kid. But
I could use a new uncle.
Bro.
Uncle Dust.
I'll call you Uncle.
Fine. I mean, we're open. I mean, we're open to adopt. But yeah, it's. I mean, it's been that was a tough road. I mean, I probably have some of the funniest stories in the world from it. Looking back now. At the time, I thought it was like kind of ridiculous, but like, yeah, I'm not going to go into that story. But like one of the doctor's appointments we had, the guy's like, okay, like, more or less like drop your pants in front of me.
The hell?
And I was like, bro, we just chilling. Like,
Yeah.
what's this?
Oh,
Buy
and
me
then
a dinner
you
first.
And then all of a
cough.
sudden, no, there was no cough.
Oh no.
He just
Oh.
like looks around like, bro, what are you doing? That is my manhood. Leave it alone. And all of a sudden he's like, yeah, everything looks good. And then he goes like this. He's like, but you have a hernia right there. I have a what? Where?
Right there.
And he like pokes it. I've never felt this in my life, in my entire life. And it was huge. Like I was hugely going to the gym at the time, stuff like that. And literally the next day I went in and I was on like the leg press machine, just cranking out like what felt like a buttload of weight at the time. Literally right where he pressed is the first time that I ever felt like pressure at that point. I'm like, brother, I've never felt this in my life until right now when you pointed it out. I hate you. But yeah, it's kid free, like I said, not a choice that we chose. But it's the life we live now. It is like a tough subject to talk about. A lot of people don't like talking about it. It happens more often than people realize. The way that, I've talked about it on my streams before too, where, just taking a couple minutes, like just fractions of a second to think before you speak. Like, how many times growing up did you get told, think before you speak?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like one of the biggest rules, like growing up as a kid, like don't open your mouth until you thought about what you're going to say.
I still say it to Iron every day.
Right. Right. Let me tell you. But like just the things that like people spew, and like talking about your kids is one thing, like this, like just all these things. It's just horrible, like because you just open your mouth and you never know someone else's story.
Right.
You never know what's going on at home. I know there's times that I've been at an old job and somebody would like go off for 20 minutes about this and that, and I'm like sitting at my desk, I'm like, I would love to have that same experience, like, but we don't need to keep going on and on. You don't need to specifically sit at my desk and show me your kids. Like brother, chill. Stop. Go away. Read some books.
Read a book.
Go read some books. But yeah, it's just something that people need, like, take 2 seconds, like, before, like, and I'm not saying like don't talk about your kids. Like, enjoy your kids, love your kids.
The aliens are back, Iron.
It's not me.
You moved
Bro.
your head and it stopped. It is you because your mic's queuing up when it does it.
I think he's holding one hostage.
I think so.
It's just getting rowdy in that PC case behind you. It's fine.
It's not me.
It is. Yeah, I got some funny doctor stories myself because it took us 6 years to get pregnant. We actually made the announcement we were going to adopt because we had given up at that point. And then I came home from work the next day and she told me she was pregnant. But that almost killed her. Then she wanted to try again, so we did, and it just wasn't happening. It took a lot. There was a lot that was involved with getting pregnant, but thankfully it finally happened. That's why I'm so close to my daughter now, you know what I mean? Because she probably shouldn't be here, and if she did make it, my wife almost didn't make it. She almost died several times during that pregnancy. So, yeah, it's definitely something hard to go through because we
Yeah,
had given up. We had given up altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I had
It's
to go to the doctor and do the thing in the cup and like several times because it has to be the guy, right? It's always the
yeah,
guy.
brother. Let me ask you
Nah.
this. So when you had to go submit your sample,
Yep. There was sperm swimming on the wall where I went.
um, did you? I'm assuming that you got videos, like you had the array of like pick your choosing.
I did in this room, and I was afraid to touch anything.
Okay, okay. So not gonna lie,
Holy shit.
same thing. But all of a sudden, like I was just like, I was like, what like videos are here? Like I would like,
Dude, they had VHS tapes.
bro,
Like, come on, what are we doing here?
bro. Like, did you read any of the names of these things?
I didn't touch any of it. I didn't. Like I
I
said, I was afraid to touch anything.
I literally thought like when people made jokes about like porn titles
Yeah.
that like it was just a made up exam. No, it's not. It is not. Like when you have 20-mile long names about like what describing this whole video
Right.
in the most extreme ways possible. Like, why is that your title?
Well, I grew up in the video rental days where you could. I used to when I'd go with my dad and I'd sneak back into the adult section
Adult
and
section.
look around, look around. So I saw the titles back then too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, that was.
so glad it's YouTube, right?
I laugh about that so much. Like to this day, I'm like, y'all really called this movie that?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, bro, it's
All
so
of
much
Dallas.
worse than that.
Oh yeah, that's mild.
Yeah. Yeah. Mild to say the least.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's.
I was thinking
that's
there's probably one named after Dust Bunnies. Like
I'm sure there is at some point.
I'm sure. Going down the rabbit hole.
No.
So love of cars
Oh yeah.
ooh.
and detailing.
Yeah.
I love cars. I hate detailing.
Yeah. A lot of people do. Not a lot of people actually like cleaning their car.
I mean, if you were closer to me, I'd hire you to detail mine.
Hell yeah.
My wife's actually got somebody coming this weekend to detail her car.
Dude, mobile detailing is where it's at. Like if that's your thing. I thought about it long and hard. Back to that other subject. Just kidding. But like it's not feasible where we are. I am not going to where we live in the Midwest. We have what most of people around do not know or experience called snow. And we have a lot of it.
Yeah.
Feet upon feet of it.
Well, you could do it in the summertime, couldn't you?
You could, but like when you think about like all the stuff that you have to like move in a van or a car, no, I'm good.
Right. Well, TikTok Shop has that new pressure washer. You just throw it in a 5-gallon bucket and it's battery powered. Perfect.
Ego Power has one too. Ryobi has one.
Touch that
TikTok
shit.
Shop.
Yeah, I'd get it right over. I ain't buying that shit off TikTok Shop. There's some things I'm not gonna try. That thing I could probably spit on my car harder than that
I
thing.
bet you it's awesome.
It's not.
TikTok Shop.
None of them are awesome.
I mean, where else?
He's
can you get
tried
a
them
bench
all.
made? Where else can you get a bench made for $30? A $400 knife for $30.
I have been
Keep
showing
going,
off
man.
the Benchmade knife. Yeah. I mean,
I actually
I am
have
gonna
like
give him
5
that.
more of these in my cart.
Really?
Everybody's getting these for Christmas.
I showed it to Dreamweaver when I was over his thing.
Dude, it's legit.
I'm
It's
very
legit.
happy with these.
It is
Anyway.
legit. I got 5 more of these in my cart. Yes.
Jack
Sorry,
said you want
get
to
off
come to
subject.
Alaska and see the snow.
Oh,
Snow. That's not snow. This is
No,
snow.
yeah, I've loved cars shoo, for as long as I can remember. I grew up, my dad had bought a 68 Firebird convertible like 2 months before I was born, to completely and utterly restore throughout my life for it to be my car for my 60th birthday. Lucky me. So I did, like, that was like a very interesting thing, part of my whole like childhood, like tearing apart a car, learning about stuff like that. One of my friends ended up having a 68 Firebird hardtop in school. He turned 16 about 9-10 months before I did. And like ours had a long way to go yet. I'm not gonna lie. But like it was one of those things like in 9 months could have been done and driven. He took it out the first weekend he turned 16 and wrapped his freshly rebuilt car around a telephone pole.
Yeah.
That was it for my car right there. His demise was the end of mine. And like I kind of hated it. From there on, I was like, I don't want a car. I don't like cars. I don't want to do anything. If you're a car person, you know that it never goes away. It is with you for life. Like, I've built a ton of Hondas in my life. I've built a 350Z, stuff like that. Like, I got married. I sold a car to fund my wife's engagement ring. I sold a car when my wife got admitted to hygiene school. Sold it sight unseen to a guy in the same state for more than I had paid for it. So, but yeah, I'd never thought I would like keep modding cars when I got older.
Right.
Now I have essentially my realistic daily driven dream car to this day now. The next one is after that.
That's what I was going to ask you. What's your dream car?
All-time dream car is probably going to be a 2020 Porsche GT3 RS in Miami blue, the Weissach package, and the Clover.
Very specific.
Very,
I think he may have shopped and built one. It's in a shopping cart somewhere.
It was for a long time. I was like, I literally sat there, like, after I started the whole detailing business, I was like, if I make the same amount for the next 5 years, I can buy a used one if I don't spend a penny of this money.
Yeah.
Then you realize that you own a business and that's not going to happen. So I was like, all right, 7 years, we can do this.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite, though, is a GT3 RS.
So what are you driving now?
23 Honda Civic Type R.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and see, that Type R is why I thought maybe the ROR was connected to something to do with Type Rs. I literally had no idea Ride or Reboot was the ROR thing. I'm so embarrassed. I'm just gonna shut up now.
Yeah, like it's funny that you say that, because so many people come into my live, and now that I have a hat, literally since I started wearing the hat, they're like, "Oh, that's what Ride or Reboot stand." Yep.
Apparently, not everybody clicks with that. Oh man! So I'm super hung up. I keep trying to talk my wife into it. She's not cracking. I really want a C8. Like, I really want a C8. I want a C8 when you can get them cheap. They're not cheap anymore.
No, they're no.
Like, when the first year of launch, which the first year they came out, they were affordable. They were still expensive, but they were
more
doable.
affordable than
Now they're over 100 grand.
Yep.
So I mean, I feel
the kid moved out. I feel like now's striking time. Like you got to ask again.
Right.
That launch when it was like 70, 80 grand.
Yeah.
I was like, I had contemplated one at that point, being like, I can make this work.
Yeah, they're super nice.
I can live in a car and I can't race a house. This is perfect.
Have you seen the E-Ray though? The E-Rays, those things are insane.
Oh, bro, I'd love one.
The E-Ray, an electric?
Yeah. No, they're hybrid.
Oh.
So you get like all the electric power off the Git, and then it switches over.
Okay.
So you're getting that launch from the electric.
I'll allow it. I will allow a hybrid.
Oh,
When you said an E-Ray, I thought it was like an electric car. I'm like, whoa, buddy, hold on now. Give me a man card. Man card now.
Oh, it's a man card. It's like electric
Hard.
assist,
I was gonna make you give me your man card if you were getting an all electric vehicle. We can't do that. We don't do that around here.
No, I don't know. I drive a Tesla. They're fast as fuck.
Dang right.
It wouldn't be my dream car though.
Not a dream car, no.
No.
I remember the other day, a couple weeks ago, you said you were thinking about getting rid of yours and finding an older muscle car.
Oh yeah, I've got friends sending me links to cars every day now.
What are we looking at?
I would love to get a Mopar. I would love to get like a 71 to 73 Duster or a Dodge Dart.
Yeah, I could see you driving a Dart. I could see it.
We had one growing up. That's what my dad had. He had a Duster and a Dart. I would love to get one of those.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind.
Dream car wise, Hellcat or a C8. Yeah, I mean, I'd take either one of those in a heartbeat.
I've always wanted like an Oldsmobile 442. I've always wanted one. There's one around town here that is just absolutely amazing. Thing is insane.
Death note, I live in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Internet Security 101. Remember that?
There's a lot of classic cars I take.
Sorry.
He's a cheesehead.
What was the car in the movie with Smokey and the Bandit?
Firebird.
Thunderbird or Firebird?
Firebird.
The T-tops. Golly, I'd love to have one of those too. Fuck. I'd grow a mullet up.
My mom, around the time that I was born, my mom had a like 1980s Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Firebird.
Trans Am.
Oh, I think it was.
Man, I'd have the T-tops off. I'd have my sleeves cut off my shirt. I'd have a mullet.
Mad at us because we don't talk to chat, apparently.
Yep. That's why I answer her really quick.
Negley jumped in.
Trans Am
77. There it is. Damn.
Negley, do you remember what a ColecoVision is?
Oh, there's the guy that we need to ask that. Yeah.
GTO. Oof, big money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big money. Big money.
I mean, yeah, if you guys could literally any car, like money is no object, what would it be?
That's a very hard question because there's so many cars that I'm just like drooling over every time I see them, you know?
It's the hardest question that you could ever ask anybody that's remotely interested in a car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't,
because the first thing that you always think of is money is your limitation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. If money's no object, do I have to pay for maintenance?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Because you go with a Lambo, you're talking a $15, $16, $2,000
oil change.
You know, who can afford that? Like, you got to be a bazillionaire just to buy one, and then you got to be, you got to maintain that money to just service the thing.
I mean, look at Koenigsegg's. I mean, you have a diamond encrusted headlight.
Yeah.
Your headlight alone is $2 million.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Imagine getting a rock just thrown up on that guy real quick.
I don't want to have something that's so nice and I'm too scared to drive it in public because somebody's going to just jack my headlight, or even like a Rolls Royce. How many people get their thing snapped off. That's why it goes down in the.
Negley brought up my dream car from ever since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, it's one of mine.
Countach.
The Countach.
As long as you don't got to back
go.
one up, you're okay. And the thing about those is those are like the most uncomfortable car on the planet.
Chad's got Dreamweaver's first car was 81 Trans Am. That's crazy. Negley, of course, knew about the Intellivision.
Yep.
I always said
my shirt came. Let's go.
I always said I would own a Viper before I die too. I've always wanted a Viper. Pure raw power.
I used to, yeah. Back when they came out.
Back in the day.
Oh yeah, the truck. I can't pick one. There's no way.
No.
Really?
Maybe like a Porsche GT3. I don't know. I like the Lambos and shit, but I feel like they're just out, overplayed. You know what I mean?
I want the Charger that Vin Diesel had in Fast and Furious that'll stand up on two wheels.
Right.
You just and it flies. And it flies.
Yeah. You just crash it like he did in that movie.
That'd be sweet.
Hell yeah.
Allie's first car was a 92 Toyota Tercel.
My first car was a 1980 Honda Civic hatchback.
Lucky.
1980 Civic hatchback.
I think I had an 84, 85 Tempo. Ford Tempo.
Oh, God.
Like a doo-doo brown. I got a picture somewhere standing next to it. Yeah, it's like a shit brown color.
Awful, yeah.
Oh, my friends called it the Pimpo, so for a reason.
Oh, those things are so awful. My buddy had one.
The Pimpo.
I had a 94 Pontiac Grand Am.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, Grand Ams are.
My buddy had a Subaru Brat, and I probably have the best memories in that thing. Because he had the seats in the back with the oh shit handles on them. We went all over the place in that thing.
Yeah.
We just loaded up 4 people in that thing. Oh my God, it was so much fun. 2 of us in the back.
Oh, Rick Racing had a Renault. I've only driven those in like Gran Turismo.
You all right?
We don't get to see many of those. Music vibes for gaming, streaming, and detailing.
It's super weird because like when I detail, that is what kind of brought me back around to like EDM music. And I think a lot of it just has to do with like tempo in your head. Because as you're like, when you're cleaning something or like scrubbing something on a car, everything is going to that tempo.
I would have never guessed that would be your music choice, like judging from your stream and whatnot.
But like ironically though, that's not like what I listen to on a daily basis. That's not anything what I listen to.
I thought when you detailed, you listened to the Lucid Squrl podcast.
I do. Yeah, it does. But you gotta remember.
Shameless plug.
There's only smash the thumbs button up. Oh my! Smash the thumbs up button.
Smash the buttons up thumb. What?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's a lot of times like I'll have the podcast on, ironically, like when I first start or when I'm like doing the interior. But when it gets to the exterior, it goes to like a very, very specific, like 3 sets of playlists of EDM music. But if I got into the car to drive to work, EDM is probably the last thing I'll ever listen to.
Yeah. How about you, Squrl? What do you listen to on a daily?
I'm not done yet. I gotta pick. Dust Psyche here a little bit. So, different. What would you listen to on the way to work?
Probably metal. Usually.
What do you listen to in the bedroom?
Genuine.
What do you listen to in the kitchen?
Whatever Taylor Swift, my wife has.
Good job. You did a good job there. You're great. You said genuine, guys. I dig it. I'm all over the place with music. My Spotify playlist it's all over the place, man. I mean, it goes from classic country to Metallica to Kanye West, Eminem. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, you know. It's
Yeah.
it's all parts of life, and music's. I mean, I guess it's eclectic would be the word, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
different moments can be captured, you know, in a song. You know, if you're listening to
Right.
something from the '80s, I think of childhood moments, or you know, moments with mom or dad, or you know, there's certain songs I can listen to that were out during high school, and instantly I can remember hanging out with my buddies. You know, what were we doing? You know, when that song was on and what have you.
it's crazy too to understand like when you hear a song from that era or like where those memories spark, that your mind will let you like recreate sounds, smells, like everything to put you back in that moment.
Oh yeah. Yep. Some songs just take you back to that exact moment. It's crazy. Yeah. My playlist is everything from from country to Colt 45 to um you name it, it's on there. Feet Picks is on there. I
Yeah,
usually skip that
that
one
sounds
depending if
great.
you know.
That sounds great.
Like everything.
Is
I,
country new for you? I thought at first when I first met you, you weren't that big in the country.
very few country songs. Like I'm more like Jelly Roll type shit. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. Brittany got me on that one song that I listen to nonstop now.
Hmm.
Into the Orange or whatever it's called. Um, but yeah, country is probably the smallest part of what I listen to. It's mostly like my generation of rock, you know, alternative, Ellie and Ant Farm, uh, Silverchair, stuff like that, you know. And then there's like my generation of rap, like Warren G, Regulators,
Mm-hmm.
um, Biggie Smalls, you know, all over the
Mm-hmm.
place. So like my playlist is crazy. I just find a song I like and I hit the thumbs up on YouTube Music, and then I just go to my liked music every time. That's kind
Yeah,
of what I do.
Allie has one of those playlists that
Yep,
Whatever. I do
definitely
listen
knows
to
Cold
Britney
45.
Spears. Britney Spears is a bad bitch. She's
Britney
awesome.
bitch. It's Britney
Yeah.
bitch.
Dreamweaver, like Eric Church says, it's funny how a melody becomes a memory. Ah, deep. Good.
that's good. I like that one.
Eric Church is good. You guys
I've
don't
got
listen to
like
Eric Church?
it's kind of weird. Like there's a lot of what the hell is that band? Third Eye Blind. Like I was like super into Third Eye Blind, like right, like in high school, and those songs probably bring back the most memories for me.
Hmm.
Yep.
Why does Nickelback get made fun of so much? They kick ass.
Mm. Or Creed sucks too. You probably like Creed, don't you?
Creed has some good songs. What about that TikTok remix? That thing fucking is fire. I know you've seen the video.
Oh, yeah. Weird Al Yankovic. I used to listen to a lot of that too.
A lot of Weird Al growing
Yeah.
You make fun of me for listening to Creed, but you listen to Weird Al.
I didn't make fun of you. I just said it wasn't good.
Oh my god.
You
A
listen
lot
to
of
what you
Blink
want.
182. A lot of Blink
Yep.
182.
Smelly and Ant Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All over the
I
place.
think
Good
I think my
Charlotte.
favorite band though
My Good
still
Charlotte.
to this day is A Day to Remember.
Stay away from Garth. Garth kills people.
Or
Mhm.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I never heard any of that, but if you guys say so. Garth Brooks.
Yeah,
Wild.
I have a whole stream where an hour of it's them talking about Garth Brooks conspiracy theories, and it's a thing. I looked it up afterwards. It's a thing. There's like a documentary.
Like every city that he's been in or whatever, there's like a corresponding murder or
Murder
something. Yeah.
that's unsolved, that's never solved, and he's like always in the vicinity.
Mm.
Or it's on his like bus route or something.
Yep.
Yep.
That's wild.
Little fun fact is that my wife watches a lot of like murder mysteries, a lot of Dateline stuff.
Mm.
Like when she goes to bed, I will always make fun of her and be like, "Are you planning to like off me sometime?" And like after years of watching this, you will find out the perfect way to do it. Never get
It's a
caught.
woman thing, man. A lot of women watch those shows. Like, what's it? What is the? They're on Lifetime though, right? Like, it's always the
Dateline,
one
a
like
lot of Dateline, a lot of Dateline.
where the woman's scorned and just
Oh yeah,
snaps off and
my
kills
wife
somebody.
used to watch a shit ton of Lifetime Movie
Datelines.
Network, and oh my god, they're like, I don't know. Is it just me, or are all women into the murder mystery shit? Because I'm not
I think
into it.
so.
My wife watches all that shit.
It's like some hidden primal need.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Definitely weird.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's some of the stuff that she's either listened to in like a podcast or like documentaries and stuff. She's got me hooked into.
I have found myself, like, I'll be sitting on the couch and she'll start a Lifetime movie, and I'll be like, oh fuck, all right, I am totally hooked on this movie, but I don't want her to know. That's my manhood. I can't be watching this shit and enjoying it. I mean,
Some
come on
of them
now.
are good, but I'm gonna tell you right now, holiday season and Lifetime, fuck that.
Every one of them is exactly the same. Oh, you're a
Fuck
prince. I
that
didn't
shit.
know. Weird.
No, that guy comes home to his hometown, or no, girl comes back to her hometown. She lived in the big city life, comes back home to the country, falls in love with the high school sweetheart who now happens to be the mayor of the town, and that's every Lifetime Christmas movie.
Yeah,
right there.
It's
for sure.
every single one. They're all the same with different titles.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the washed up actors and actresses too.
I'm waiting
I
for.
remember they look so familiar. Oh, they were on the show.
I'm
back
waiting
in
for
the
a
90s.
revolt in
That's right.
chat. I'm waiting for a revolt. Actually, 10 people just left.
So
I could look. I could be on the Deadliest Catch show. Death Note says.
right. So, what are your hobbies?
What are hobbies besides playing video games? Like running your own business takes up a lot of time. Streaming has now become a hobby. I mean, working from home and having any sort of outside connection like this and talking to people, one of the best things in the world, let me tell you. Other than that, though, like, I'm a huge comic book junkie. I used to have probably like 13 different comic books pulled every time there's a new one that came out.
Oh, wow.
From the comic book store. He, like, the guy knows me. He would just get them, pull them, then save them for me. Every single week, month, whatever it came out. And then like the Marvel Universe, Marvel movies, stuff like that. I mean, I can go on for days about how I love, hate some of that stuff. DC movies.
Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Daredevil.
Wow, you're probably the only one who's that's their favorite character.
To be honest,
I didn't expect Daredevil.
I was expecting Iron Man. Okay.
Iron Man's a close
Oh,
a rich guy.
But like when you look at Daredevil, there's a whole. I'm knowing that we're all in the same group, same age group. I know that both of you grew up watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you know where that story comes from?
The sewer.
Yeah,
No.
the ooze.
It comes from Daredevil.
Really?
So Daredevil originally fell in a puddle of ooze that was spewed all over New York City. That ooze went into the sewer. What Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the clan that they fight is the Foot Clan.
Right.
Daredevil fights the Hand.
Ooh, the hand and the foot.
Yep. Daredevil's mentor was named Stick.
Oh my god, I got chill bumps. This is crazy.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, their mentor was Splinter.
Yeah.
Off the stick.
Bro, like literally, like it all like compounds. And like somebody actually came out and said that that's where like the idea came from.
So the Turtles were never part like a break-off series of Daredevil, there, right?
No,
Like they were. Okay.
It's just its own story from that same ooze, but
Wow.
they borrowed all of the Daredevil nuances.
Elektra.
That's interesting as hell. The hand, the foot.
Like,
That's crazy.
There's tons of them too. Like when you go down the whole like rabbit hole of it, somebody has gone through and like made every reference. Like back in the actual like animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, there's tons of like like Marvel Easter eggs from Daredevil. Like you will actually see the Daredevil logo on a poster in one of the cartoon episodes.
Huh. Never paid attention.
That's crazy.
So I have two that I can think of. First one, they're pretty much equal though. Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. For sure.
Purely based off the movies, or did you like comics at any point in time?
No, I never got into comics ever. Ever.
Strange is good.
So, saying that you like Spider-Man, have you seen the animated Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse yet?
No.
Let me tell you, if you like that, if you like Spider-Man, watch them. It is by far, hands down, the best story of Spider-Man to date. To me, and a lot of other people that I know. The animation is awesome. It is like the perfect story of it.
The Spider-Verse. That's when all the simulations come together.
Pretty much.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy too because they explore like the multiverse, so to speak, before Marvel in live action did. So
Guardians of the Galaxy, Ellie says those were freaking fantastic. Part of that's the music. Part of the magic of Guardians of the Galaxy
is
was the
music.
music.
Guardians was very good movies. I agree. I actually met the guy. The
Who?
Gaziero.
Oh,
Yeah, I met him
cool.
at Comic-Con.
Michael,
That's cool.
Yeah.
I forget his last name.
I met him and his sidekick. Actually, his sidekick was also on the tall, skinny guy. He was on Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
And I actually got that guy's autograph because my kid was super into Gilmore Girls. So I waited in line for him, and they were right next to each other. So I got to talk to both of them. But yeah, it was super cool.
Dude, Zach likes DC.
I'm down with Batman. I like Batman.
Okay.
I am Batman.
Old Batman, yes.
Like the Michael Bay Batman.
I'm an Adam West Batman. I'm a Michael Keaton is the best Batman ever to play Batman. I will die on that stone right there.
That whole series was a little, I don't know. I like the more realistic, dark, gritty Batman.
The Dark Knight was the shit. Yeah.
I can't say realistic, but
I think that's
the more gritty Batman.
That's my favorite Batman movie is The Dark Knight. But the favorite person playing Batman is still Michael Keaton to me. I cannot stand Christian Bale with the plug nose saying I'm Batman. The mouth breathing kills me.
It's better than the other guy. What's the newer guy? Affleck.
Robert Pattinson or Ben Affleck.
Affleck is Come on now.
Batman, you were but born, or no? How do you do the Bane voice? Batman, you merely live in the darkness. I was born in it.
Damn, you nailed it, bro.
That's my best. That's my best.
That was good. That was good.
He was a badass, man. It was.
See, like even Zach agrees. Keaton was the GOAT.
I liked Keaton. I don't know if I liked him as Batman. I mean, when the movies came out, they were good movies. I liked the movies, but looking at it now, I can think of better Batmans for me.
I will
But-
agree with Zach that Robert Pattinson's Batman is completely and utterly underrated. That whole storyline that they told in the remake of it is fantastic. With a realistic Joker, the realistic Riddler, everything. I loved that one.
I was born in the dark. You were dark.
How about the new Joker movie?
I might go watch that tonight, like afterwards.
What'd you think of that?
The
It's
dancing one?
It was weird.
The
The-
dancing musical one?
No.
That's
I'm not
Follow the Dew.
the Lady
That's Follow the
Gaga.
Dew.
The Lady Gaga. I haven't
That's
even.
the second one.
I haven't
Haven't
even
even
watched.
seen it. Haven't
No,
even
the
seen
first one called Joker.
it. Yeah, with
I don't even know. That was a weird movie.
Yeah, I like. I'm a Joaquin Phoenix fan, so. But I still am not gonna watch the Lady Gaga one.
It wasn't the same thing that you always see as Joker.
I agree. Affleck was a better Daredevil than Batman. I agree.
Let's talk about the best penguin ever.
Oh, it's got to be Danny DeVito for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
One of
Thank
them.
you. Thank
When
you.
I think the Penguin, I think Danny DeVito.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is like I almost got mixed up and said Joe Pesci, and I was like,
Oh,
wait, the penguin wasn't Italian. Imagine the penguin walking out and what the fuck is this shit? And that was-
who's
That'd be
okay?
alright.
So who's your fate? Like, if you had to pick an actor, and that's the only like anything that they star in is the only thing that you can watch for the rest of your life, what would it be? Who would
Hmm.
it be?
That's
I-
impossible.
No.
Yeah,
That's like
if
the
I had-
car
if I had to
question.
pick one, this is gonna make Squirrel happy. I got to go with his boy Iron Man.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, or him or Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one too.
Yeah, just
No,
because
boy-
they're dynamic. I feel like they can play pretty much any role.
Okay. So let me answer this. Let me answer this in my version. Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Can see that.
Only because like anything he stars in is pretty much gold. I don't think I've ever seen him in a movie I don't like. And there are some bangers in there, like Training Day,
Mm-hmm.
The Equalizer.
Yeah,
Mhm. Book of Eli.
Like, yeah, so
I can
many
say
things
the
that
same
he's
thing
done.
about Will Smith. Then honestly, I don't
Mm.
think I've seen a movie I didn't like that he was in.
What is it? I am Robot.
I Am Legend.
I'm
I'm
Legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
I Am
I
Legend.
think I'd have to go with Britney Spears.
Hancock.
I'd go Robert Downey too. Robert Downey would be my pick.
Robert
Britney
Downey
Spears
Downey
have
is
a
probably.
movie?
Yeah, she had her own movie.
No. Well, I didn't see it. Johnny Depp.
Brittany does Dallas.
Britney does.
Wait.
What did Weber do? Nobody cares that COD has an update, Weber. Nobody cares.
Wow, Weber.
We're not talking about COD here.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't notice, I made a video that said when you're tired of Black Ops 7.
Boys, he's caught up in it.
Fortnite. Oh, Crossroads is is the Britney Spears movie. Crossroads.
COD has an update every 5 minutes. Super Troopers was a great movie. The first one was awesome. The second one sucked.
Snozzleberries
I-
taste like
I agree.
Yeah.
Snozzleberry. Right, meow.
Like when a movie's that good, the original is that good, you just can't make a sequel to it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And like one of the things was too is like they waited so long after the fact that like it was like the whole time that you built this cult around the very first one,
Right?
and now it's let's make a second one to live up and remake the first one.
What is John Q? I don't remember that with Denzel. I have no idea. There might be a Denzel movie I haven't seen. Right now.
Um, one one thing that gets me before we move out of movies is like for so many years Marvel was like taking all the air, all the oxygen out of the room, right? Every movie was just what's the next Marvel. They had it down. We got to the very climatic end game movie,
Endgame.
and then after that it went to shit, man. Like what
No, you
happened?
had one good after Endgame.
Yeah, there's
You
I
had
actually liked the Thor movie. Thor Love and Thunder was alright to me.
You had the Spider-Man movie.
The new Guardians too, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't there new
the
Guardians?
last
There was
Guardians.
a couple, but like it all went downhill when Iron Man died, you know? And just like they started pulling and swapping characters and it just
So here's the question, knowing this. How do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. coming back to
as
be the
Doctor
next
Doom
as
fucking
Doom,
psyched
essentially?
up. That was the best thing they could have done to try to redeem themselves.
Well, you had to kill him off, but like I don't think they understood the magnitude that it would have
Mm-hmm.
to their franchise. Like a guy that really only had a trio of movies, but literally led the whole franchise.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's every character they're trying to phase out, and maybe that's just the business. It's people can't play the roles that long. But even Captain America changing hands, and Thor's gonna eventually be, the female Thor, like the other Thor is gonna be. Like I can't see anybody else play Iron Man. I can't see anybody else play Thor. I can't see anybody else play Captain America. Like that's it's them.
Right.
Not like when you. I don't want to knock on Wakanda Forever. I love Namor. I loved
Yeah.
that whole storyline.
Mm-hmm.
But you inserted a character called Riri Williams, the next of the Iron Man legends. She did not need to be in that movie. It was a complete side story.
Mm-hmm.
You had Wakanda make her own Iron Man suit, and then you took it away at the end of the movie. And then you gave her one of the biggest dog shit storylines on Disney Plus that flopped incredibly hard.
Yeah.
I think that was the sign of we need to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope they can pull it back out of the gutter because I actually enjoyed that a lot. Heck, Dreamweaver was at the in-game movie and the one before it. I mean, that was a big deal. There's not many times we go to the movies as a group of friends. That was one we pulled together and we're like, we're gonna go fucking see this movie. We're getting the best seats we can get and buying them like months out.
Oh yeah.
How could we have forgot about Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool is still.
Deadpool is like,
but
yeah.
Here's the thing.
Hands down, my favorite.
How long can Ryan Reynolds play that role though?
So he's like 85. I mean, when Deadpool takes his mask off, he looks like he's fucking 200 anyway.
Right.
And they can do a lot with CGI.
Voiceovers. Yeah. We just need his voice, really. Yeah.
Yeah, the wittiness of it is what you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever see somebody, like when you think of somebody to play a character, he automatically is Deadpool in real life.
They couldn't have casted that any better.
No, all those roles that were casted originally. I forget the guy's name that was running, the head of Disney, like Jon Favreau.
Yeah, well, Jon Favreau and Kevin Feige both.
Kevin Feige, yeah. They're fucking. I mean, they did such a good job, and then I don't know if they kind of took a step back, and that's when shit hits a fan. But man, I hope they can bring back the old Marvel.
Well, Feige ended up working for Disney now, so he kind of he heads the Marvel department.
But he's busy doing other stuff.
But he's actually like a Disney employee now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm afraid of where Marvel movies to come in the future.
Yeah.
They did such a great job at picking low to no not known people. I mean, you think the biggest person they cast originally was Robert Downey Jr.
And that was a big gamble. They were worried because
fresh out of jail.
Yeah, that was a big gamble. Good Lord, did they hit a freaking grand slam with that one?
Well, he knew that it was the only thing that was going to restart his career if he could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that had to be a sit down with Kevin Feige being like, here's our grand plan for the next 15 years. Are you in?
What about Johnny Depp? Is he going to go back and make another movie, or didn't they say he could, but he said he didn't want nothing to do with them since they didn't support him? Is that what it was? Am I thinking right? Yeah. That's it's dead without. They might as well not even make any more without Johnny Depp. Nope. Ryan Reynolds, though, back to him before we move out of movies. I'll never forget the first time I saw him in a movie. It was one of those National Lampoons. It was the one where he's in college or something like that. I want to say it was the first movie ever. I instantly saw that movie and I said, "Who is this guy?"
Van Wilder.
I said, "Who is this guy? He's fucking amazing." He reminded me of like a new who's the other guy from the Christmas movies, the Christmas Vacations? Chevy Chase. He reminded me of like a younger version of Chevy Chase. I was like, this guy's destined for greatness. He's like my hero.
Yeah, that was a great movie. Van Wilder was.
And Waiting.
Yeah, Waiting was fucking awesome.
Waiting was fucking. I'll give you the
Batwing.
The
Like
how many movies? They don't make them like that anymore, man. They don't make movies like that. And what's sad about it is my wife and I, before COVID, we used to go to a movie every single weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since COVID, there hasn't been shit out I wanted to go to the theater for. It's crazy. Like they make trash anymore.
I should have saw F1 in the theaters.
Actually, yeah, that's one movie I wanted to see. Actually, I've seen one movie and I saw the new Top Gun in theaters, which was amazing, by the way. That sequel held up, I thought.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
One, for sure. That was an amazing movie.
Yeah, Just Friends is another Ryan Reynolds movie that was super good.
Just Friends. Yeah. That was like a love story, right? A date movie?
That is Lucid's, lifetime Christmas movie right there. Dude comes back rich and famous for the girl from the hometown.
Just Friends.
Oh, I think I remember. Yeah,
I've got it in DVD. I've got totes and totes full, like the big totes full of DVDs.
Ready Player One, right?
Yep.
That was a great movie.
No, not Ready Player One.
No.
What was that? The new guy. The new guy. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And then he was in another one.
Have a great day.
Like an action movie. Yeah. Like, yeah, he's another one. I think every movie he's been in, I've liked.
Yep.
Zach's gonna play F1 in the Discord. He's already done it without me, evidently, and I missed it, and I about crashed out on him. Like, what the fuck? What? He's got hacks evidently to get the F1 movie. One of those fancy fire hacked sticks or whatever.
Fire sticks.
Yeah.
We allowed to talk about that? It's YouTube, right?
I've seen the TV box. They're selling it on TikTok now. You get like every single channel, every single movie channel, everything for like $300.
Yeah, my buddy's. Yeah, I told you my buddy bought one off Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon. Like
I thought about getting one because I pay a lot of money just because it's bullshit now. You got to have a different service for anything.
Everything.
Yeah.
I just bit the bullet on YouTube. Are you listening, YouTube? I'm paying $12.99 a month now just so I can stop seeing these fucking political ads every time I pull up a YouTube video.
That's the one thing I've paid for since I can remember is YouTube Premium. I don't have YouTube TV, but I have YouTube Premium.
And it's
I don't have the TV. Yeah, I've heard the TV's worth it too, but
I watch YouTube more than anything else, so
me too.
I gotta have YouTube Premium. No
I'm trying to watch my AI freaking Atlas videos, and goddamn political ads keep popping up.
Yeah, I see an ad now. I'm like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Sign in. I can't do this.
What's up, Elu?
Elu.
Positive attitude and favorite quotes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Do you guys have one? Let's start with yours first.
Oof.
If somebody's ever told you something that has carried weight with you for a long time.
One big one, it's an old boss that's made a huge impact on me, but he would call, and it would be kind of stressful when he would call, but he would ask me what I was getting into, because I was in a position where I could kind of go out and make my own schedule. But like he would ask, "What are you doing today to make a difference?" And it was such a challenging question to answer, right, from a work perspective. Like, and he really wanted to know, like, what kind of impact are you making? What are you doing to make a difference? And from a business sense, that's completely different meaning to what it means to me in real life now. As far as I say it a lot, I say that's what streaming's about. That's what, when I go into, some stream, I just want to make a difference. Whether it's a
Right.
connection, something I say to somebody, whether it's a smile, how I present it, what am I doing to make a difference? So that's probably my biggest quote.
It's a good one. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I feel that's a tough question.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Yeah, that
I mean,
that
there's
is a
been
tough
so
question.
many that I can't think of any. It's crazy. Like the one that's coming to mind right now is "Friends Don't Keep Score."
Oh yes, fuck
You
yes.
know?
I could have said that one too. Yeah.
That's
That's a great one.
And that's probably the one I've thought about most here lately. Usually it's hanging right behind you,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's a good one.
I think one of my favorite ones is still the Aaron Rodgers quote that, as it did him, it hit me super late in life, where he talks about, why do I give a shit about somebody's opinion if I wasn't going to ask that person for their opinion in the first place? It's like, how many people give you an opinion on something? Why should that care, or like, why should that affect you, or you care about what they have to say? You weren't going to ask them for their opinion. Is that somebody you trust?
Right.
No. Then why does it matter? Don't let it bother you. Like, it's the little things that like people do and say that nag on people. And to realize that so many people give you opinions don't mean anything. Don't let it bother you. You weren't going to ask them for their opinion anyway. You're asking opinions from people you trust, that you love and have your back. People that want to see you succeed or do good, do better, get gooder, whatever. Those are the people that you value that opinion. And it's not an opinion, that's more support. So that was a huge, huge, huge one for me.
I got it right here.
Yeah, this one.
No audio for me.
No?
Nope.
While he's working on that, there's one next to me too that I learned. It was actually a business thing, but it applies so good to podcasting, and it's seek first to understand, then to be understood. And it goes a lot with like even if it's a difficult conversation with a friend, family member, coworker. I get so excited sometimes I just want to like blurt out or like interject, and like, so I'm always trying to be better at just listening, understanding the other person first, then seeking for myself to be understood.
Right.
And it's fucking hard. It's hard sometimes.
Oh yeah, there's so many quotes that, like, since I've like been more into like attempting to be such a more positive person. I spent years being the miserable person for so long. And to being able to spread positivity and learn about like self growth and stuff like that. There's so many things to learn from people in the weirdest places. Like, another one of my like favorite quotes is from a guy named Alex Hermosi. Huge fitness influencer guy, has tons of just $1 million businesses. And he tells a story of a pottery class. And he splits the room in half and says, okay, this half, for the entire semester, you have to make one perfect pot. That's it. Whatever. This half the class, he tells, I want you to make as many pots as you possibly can, regardless of quality, regardless of anything. I want you to make as many as you can. Come the end of the semester, who has the better pots? You think that the side with that had to make one spent the entire time making one pot, making it perfect? Or do you think the side of the class that just sheer volume? Nope, it's the side of sheer volume. Like they're brute forcing their way into being better, essentially. Time, repetition, everything. You're just good at it, faster at it, and become more efficient than somebody that can take their time and overthink something time and time and time again.
Right.
That's good.
You can brute force your way into anything you want.
Couple in chat. Zach said, "Life is a series of commas, not periods.
Yep,
Live in the moment." Dreamweaver said, "No U-Haul behind a hearse." This actually makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stupid is and stupid does. That's about my stupid is, stupid does. Life is like a box of chocolate.
Chocolates. Yep.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, there's so many of them out there, you know. I think my favorite one lately has been, you know, if you rethink of what really is rock bottom. I don't know, rock bottom to me is the perfect place for a new foundation. Doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's about how you look at it, how you take advantage of the situation.
Yeah. Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, everything, you know, you've always been told there's two sides of every story. Well, you don't ever look at the other side to be able to tell that story. Look on the other side of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's every situation, like the silver lining is kind of a big thing. Like, what do you think about it that way? But all negative, like you can spend so much time as a person dwelling on negatives, doing something wrong, losing a client, whatever. If you're going to be good, successful, stuff like that, you're going to spend less time dwelling on the bad and planning to succeed and win back whatever you lost or whatever the thing was. You're planning to get past that point, and planning is going to be your mindset to be better. I think whoever said that said it way better than I just did.
Yeah, it usually works that way.
She tells a story. She tells a story about like losing a client, and she spent like 3 days on like a bender, and her friends come up, and she was like, you know, like you're not. What do you mean? And she's like, you know, you've spent the last 3 days like wallowing in self-pity. You know, the you that I know would have spent the last 3 days planning to get that client back and get 10 others.
Yeah. You get the video, Lucid? Or did you just...
No, I don't know why the audio wasn't working. I don't know. You can play it. Probably work for you.
Probably not. Aliens will fuck it up. My computer will play freeze.
Yeah, you guys haven't had, neither one of you like lagged out this stream. I'm kind of impressed.
No, mine hasn't done it in weeks. Whatever I did, something I updated my CPU drivers.
Yeah,
and
mine only did the one time. I lost internet twice.
My BIOS. Yeah, updated my BIOS and all. I spent an hour. I probably spent 4 or 5 hours going through the PC. So whatever it is, it's gone now.
That's another beautiful part about this program is when I lose internet, it doesn't crash everything.
Yeah.
No, everybody keeps going.
Yeah. Hey, I want to Ohana Vibes does a podcast too. It's not live though. He just records it and puts things out. And he was wanting to know about this program. I could be a salesperson now. Leighton Lucid and I both could be salespeople for Riverview. This program's freaking extraordinary.
Riverside.
Riverside. Riverview. Riverside.
Riverside. Yeah, tomato.
Or Rivers. At least they can call it Creek or something. Creekside. Creekside.
Creekside.
12 creative outlets.
That's merch now. That's merch, detailing, streaming. Like, back to like referencing what I said earlier, like always raising the bar on myself. That's everything that's happened lately. Like, to go from taking this and creating all this stuff, you know, like I never thought that.
Is that hoodie embroidered?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
This one is. Most of them are all the DTF
print.
prints.
Yeah.
But like this hat, this one here is all embroidered. But I never thought I would be the person that spends like hours looking at fonts. Being like, am I okay with this font?
Have you found the font?
Yes.
Have you heard of that website? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like just to sit there and stare at letters in different styles for hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, who does this?
Font is the hardest thing.
It either like sells the brand or it kills it.
100%.
Like the whole glitch logo that's on your hats and a bunch of the merch and stuff. That was me for 3 days on free chat GBT, changing different words in my prompt until I got an image that I wanted, because I couldn't find a font.
Yeah.
And then when I Googled how to create a like computer glitch line on an image, I'm not watching a 4-hour video on YouTube of how to like Adobe Premiere access it now.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, my go-to font is like called graffiti.
I think one of my new favorites now is calligraphy.
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 That's a pretty beautiful word.
That's the thing, is like, if you put a name in a font that's catchy, make it damn good, because people are going to remember it. It's not like Poppins or Sans Comic.
Yeah, right.
Like Courier. Like, bruh, come on now. So many better names out there.
Yeah, for sure. Like half the time I'll find a font and I can never remember what it's called.
If I don't hit like favorite on Photopea, it's gone.
I'm still finding my way through the merch. I feel like I'm a few steps behind you. I haven't landed on one thing yet.
Yeah, I mean, even last night on like one of my streams after kind of everybody got off Fortnite, one of our friends, she was like, I really want a long sleeve shirt. I don't want a hoodie. I just want a long sleeve shirt. Can you like design one? And like the program that we all use, all the designs are still preloaded to the side. All you got to do is drag and click and done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, then all of a sudden I was like, well, let's take it one step further. I want to do this and kind of make it your own for you, for the squad and everything. And I don't think, at the time, the people that were in my live like expected me to start just playing on Photopea for the next 2 hours. Like between Kittle and Photopea, like actually designing just a word and changing colors and fonts and everything. And it's like, people don't realize the time that goes into thumbnails, like t-shirt art, signs, just content creation in general.
Yeah.
Like I can guarantee that the three of us up here and everybody in chat that's ever done either a YouTube video, TikTok video, or something like that you've spent hours on, and you're done and you're like, this is a fucking banger.
And you get 100 views.
So yeah, it's the sub 100 view one, and you're like, I was like,
yeah.
this was my video of the year right here.
And you still be proud of it.
Man, you're never gonna do it again. But yeah, this
podcast takes a lot of time from me, for sure.
Yeah,
there's a lot that goes into this that I had no idea that it would be this much work when we started it. I thought we'd just get on here and bullshit and call it a day, but no, there's a lot.
The last couple of weeks, I really felt it, and Lucid does way more than I do. I know I texted somebody last week, and I was like, I feel like God, Breamy's behind the merch shop, the podcast site, and we got a Facebook page, and I'm just like, oh yeah, by the way, got to real life these things too. Tough, man. It's a lot,
bro. It's
a lot to juggle.
I understand where like social media coordinators come through for businesses. Like the amount of stuff that goes into just maintaining a brand. Not to even be the face of it or anything like that.
Like if this podcast ever started making money, I would pay somebody to do everything that I do. Oh, yeah. For sure. Like, here, this is what we want.
I think you do an amazing job.
Do the promos, do the update the Facebook, update the YouTube, do all the stuff.
Yep.
Goddamn. Like I went from streaming every day to streaming like 3-4 days a week, maybe. So a good 3 days goes into just podcast. And then a lot of in between time goes into the podcast. Just tweaking stuff, because we're trying to get that Facebook page going, and it grew quickly, and now we're struggling to get the followers on it. We need to get 100. We're at like 77 or something.
Close.
Yeah.
And I know my Facebook page for just Iron Squrl was the same way. Like it hit growth and plateaued so quick. You can post a video and it gets a like, 2 likes.
Yeah, that's where we're at now.
On a video.
On the Facebook page.
Yeah, that algorithm's tough.
I streamed that's where I first ever streamed, was on Facebook, and I got to 100 quick, all my family and stuff, followed, and I was able to stream, and I'd have 1 viewer, no viewers, Facebook. And that was after Facebook streaming was already dead, because a lot of people got huge on Facebook and then it just died. They decided we're not going to push this anymore at all, even though there was the massive creators over there. Like that's where what's her name?
Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain, the granny that plays COD. I don't remember what her name. Old lady that plays COD, and she's like amazing at it. She started over there. She had like thousands and thousands of followers, and then they just cut her income altogether. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. They're just so big they don't need it. They don't want to deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
When you're meta, it doesn't matter.
I often think TikTok doesn't want to be into the streaming game either.
No, they
want live streams.
Game stream doesn't make them enough money. They're all about the battles. Like if you look at every challenge they put up on TikTok, it's like, oh, go live for this many hours, do this, do that, win this many battles. It's all about battles. There's always the battle stuff in there. They want you to be in like box battles and all that bullshit. Which
it's so time consuming.
Well, the thing
not
about
even time
it is,
consuming, but like sketchy.
If I join a battle, I feel like my community feels like they have to donate, and I don't want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to put that pressure. I've never.
I mean, I used to do them every once in a while just for fun, and I don't.
Weird.
I'm not about it.
Now, if I could be like the Frank, I'd feel good about battling. He changed my perception on battling. If no one's seen the Frank on TikTok,
he puts a lot into his though. He's got a lot of
fucking entertaining
value.
as shit. So like, I almost feel like it's not even a battle at that point. You're tipping him for his performance. Like he's that fucking good. He kind of has that that Ryan Reynolds vibe to him, like that.
He's a pay-per-view vibe for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm okay with that. But like just us in boxes like this here, staring at the screen, going, "Ah, send me Galaxy." No,
Appreciate it,
no.
Elu.
For sure, dude.
Yeah. He's a whole vibe. He's a whole vibe.
Yeah, he's fucking fun.
He's like, come on, throw a uni, throw a
And
uni.
I think
Who's throwing
TikTok's really
unis?
pushing them because like everybody, like a lot of friends on TikTok, like I can say his name and they're like, "Oh my God." Even Ange this morning, I mentioned him. We were talking agency stuff and I was like, "He's in my agency." She's like, "I haven't caught his live yet, but his videos keep coming across my FYP like crazy." I think he's just like, he's getting like pushed like crazy
How
right
can you
now.
not catch his live? He's live like all day long.
Right. But funny story. I mean, so I didn't get TikTok until last year. Well, 2024 would have been about January or so. Like I never had TikTok. I was anti-TikTok because that's what Trump told us. And I won't get into politics, but you know, we just heard it was bad. TikTok's bad. They're collecting all the data and stuff. I think I heard it on Rogan too.
So it
And
helps you win an election.
but I got it and was hooked. I was like, this is entertaining. And I watched live stream video games. And I was like, look at this, you know, there's hundreds of people watching. Like, there's a lot of traffic here. And that made me want to stream. I was like, if I'm going to stream, it's going to be on TikTok. People are like, go to Twitch. I'm like, nah, I don't enjoy watching Twitch. Why would I want to stream to Twitch? Doesn't mean any of my friends that stream on Twitch, I'm not down on it. I'm just saying, me personally, I never enjoyed watching Twitch, so I don't want to stream there. But I liked TikTok and I liked what I saw there. And that was the very first place I streamed was TikTok.
Yeah. It's weird because TikTok, you have freedom, but you don't have any freedom, if that makes sense. As far as like the music goes, you can play music on your stream, whatever. Like you can't do any of that shit volume. You can't play music on YouTube unless it's out of their library.
Yeah,
even on Twitch. Even on Twitch, you can play music, but you gotta separate it from your VODs and everything else, or they block your VODs and blah blah blah.
There was a point in time that I was like, is there a way that I can create my own music to play in my lives to where like I can play it across any and all platforms? You can't copyright me. It's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you look into it, I'm like, this is too much work.
Yep.
There's non-copyrighted music that you can.
Oh yeah, there's Spotify has an amazing streamer playlist that's non-copyrighted.
I just stopped playing music. I don't play music on anymore. I've got lots of sounds that are music, like snippets, but I don't do Spotify anymore. I was told it's, if you look at like most of the large streamers, they're not doing it. So I think it does play into the algo.
Yeah, I do a little bit, not that often anymore. I'll do when I'm playing COD, like in between. I don't even open it when I'm racing.
I've tested it. So like I've been on an F1 stream and tested it and put music on, and I watched my viewer count go from 400 down to like 80.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would prefer no music in a stream, honestly. That's why I just play it in between. I don't play it the whole stream. Like I know when I'm in a stream, I prefer to have no music. You know what I mean? Especially when the levels are off and you can't even hear what the person's saying, and all you hear is the music. Yeah.
And if you want to grow, I mean, not everybody likes the music you like, you know, which may be fine. I always say do what makes you happy, right? At the end of the day, but you know, your next topic is goals, you know, and if anybody wants to grow, I mean, at some point you've got to try to appeal to a larger audience, and having a specific type of music, if it's Metallica that we love or Guns N' Roses that I love, not everybody loves fucking Metallica or Guns N' Roses, you know, so you're not going to appeal to, you're already segmenting yourself off to a smaller group of people.
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing too. It's like with goals, I think, like I said, I have that number in mind where like I'd just be happy. But I also know that for like the last probably what feels like 6 months, I've been at the same fluctuating 2,600 the entire time. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down. It just sits there.
Yep.
And it is the most frustrating thing.
Well, TikTok's not pushing in new people anymore.
No, not at all.
Especially Fortnite, COD, they're not pushing you. I get followers. The only time I get followers is when I race. My views are still low, but at least I get new people. You know, I get a couple new people. But when I play COD, I see all the same faces. I never see anyone new at all. Never.
Mhm.
So that tells me they're not pushing me anywhere. I'm
It's good. There's a
stagnant.
balance. I mean, you can have 800 people in chat, but I guarantee it's still going to be those same 15 to 20 people that pull up for you every day, or they're going to be the
100%.
ones talking to you. They're going to be the ones carrying your chat, and
Oh yeah, 100%.
you
Like
know,
I
so
used to,
that's
I used
the
to think the
important.
holy grail of TikTok was hitting 10K, and
Mhm.
it did nothing. Did nothing.
Still makes you more famous. Right?
Nah. I honestly don't think it did anything. That viral video didn't do anything for my TikTok.
You got a viral video.
Well,
Like-
yeah. Like I was talking to Dust about it the other day. When we were working this out. He's like, "Well, you got a viral video." I was like, "Yeah, what? I got clout."
That's
Cool.
fucking cool.
Look at me.
It is cool.
I mean, it don't mean nothing.
Not many people in the world will get a video that hits 11 million
Right.
at all. Not
10.7.
many people. Like I wonder what the percentage.
10.7 to be exact.
0.0001% of the population will ever have a viral video.
Is that a
Right.
Googleable thing?
I'm
I don't
sure.
know.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often.
It's a lot more on TikTok than you'd think. Because I actually asked Google one time, or maybe ChatGPT, and they were like, "Man, that's impossible to tell."
TikTok's for girls. Yeah, there's lots of girls on TikTok.
Let's see. 10,721,727. That's what it's at right now.
That number can never go down. It can only go
Every
up.
day I still get a couple likes on that video. So it's still getting seen.
Dust is looking into the numbers here.
I am right now.
So the next
I'm gonna
one was
hit one
goals.
day.
Did we already hit on that?
What are your
Goals?
goals, Dust? Yeah.
That big number goal is 10K. Like, it's a lofty one. I don't ever expect to get it. But would be cool. I think the more realistic goal for me is 5, and I'd be happy.
Yeah, you got to set small goals, right?
Yeah, it's starting there.
One
Like,
goal at a time.
I want that organic 5K to where, like, you know, like I give it to a lot of like the people that I look up to, like you two and Riley, those guys. Like, their core out of all their followers, the ones that pull up every day, are all there, always there supporting. It's a very organic community every day. You know, where the friends don't keep score thing comes from. Like, they both understand that touching grass is a real life thing. You know, but like, that's what I loved looking up to. Like, I remember the first time I told Lucid that he inspired me, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Bro, like, for real, like, you have no idea that, like, you touch someone's life by just being you." So I do want to say thank you to both of you guys. If it weren't for one of them introducing me to the other, being friends with both of them now, like, I don't know that I would. You know, I had one that told me, "Just push the go live button, you'll be fine." How many times do we all hear "just push go live" from the one guy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it did. And it's changed my life immensely.
Yeah. So we're gonna start. Hit the button.
Yep. Oh, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, guys.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
23 smashes right now. Forget what the record was.
Oh, I should have been doing that. Oh man, I'm failing here. Failing. I gotta hit this button. Boom.
Thank you,
Ooh.
Dust, for those kind words.
You're very welcome,
Maybe
guys.
you'll do better if you set your motivation on higher people, like Ange. So don't try to emulate me,
We
Lucid.
got a website now. If you didn't know, now you know. Right there. LucidSqurlPodcast.com. All your things,
Check
Lucid
it
Squrl
out.
Podcast.
I like that pop-up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, goals. I don't know. I don't think about them often. I think the biggest goal I think about now is just continuing to just be good. Just be good at it. Just be good at the craft, you know. Provide awesome vibes, and if I don't feel like I'm in a mental space to want to vibe out, then I just don't hit the fucking button. I hit it when I choose to, and one day maybe I'll have a schedule, but then I get scared of having a stream schedule because then I got to stick to the schedule. And what if I don't feel like? What if I'm not vibing? I don't want to
Bro,
put that
that's-
out. That's not my product.
You do every Iron Squirrel stream is a limited edition, right?
Limited edition. But yeah, I think the follower account's big. Like I want to hit 10K too. I've been trying to hit 7,000 forever. I'm stuck at 6,500. 6,500 is like stuck.
Yeah, it was really funny to me because I remember going to the agency being like, hey, like just a few months back before I joined you guys, I would press the go live button and I could watch your current viewers and people rolling through anywhere from like 50 to 75 people coming through at all time for the first like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Literally 30 seconds after pressing go live, they were funneled in.
It's not like that anymore.
Now I could sit there for 2 minutes and talk to myself because they want you to talk as soon as you press go live, but talk to no one for 10 minutes.
Right.
And that I'm just like, what's the drop off here?
So I often talk about the glory days of TikTok. Like no shit, 6,000 views an hour is what I averaged with no followers. You know, that was right off the get. Like I had like 2,000. Well, I needed 3,000 to go live, so I had 3,000 followers when I started going. I'd average 6,000 to 18,000 views an hour.
Jesus.
Now I'm lucky to average 100 an hour on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if part of that's just the more people are streaming now. Everybody and their brother's streaming, even us old guys.
I don't know, because it was like a light switch one day. It just turned off. Just one day, you know, my stream died and it hasn't recouped ever since.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it was spray paint. It was spray paint.
And it's not something that I want to say that's the algorithm. I think it's literally TikTok cutting off the gaming aspect of that app.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that they're paid to promote, they don't.
I've even noticed like they do all these promotions, like Ange is in one right now for Fortnite, right? I've looked into some of those, and I've been in those, and my viewership didn't change at all.
But the funny thing about the Fortnite one right now is not coin based. Everything is time based.
Yeah, viewer watch time.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I did one.
Which is amazing.
I did one like that. That was it was Delta Force, and I played Delta Force, and my viewership didn't go up at all.
I think a lot of just shooters in general, the viewership's down. When I look at the numbers, I know I've said that before on the podcast, but
yeah,
I think racing's a problem. There's room for growth in the racing realm. Fortnite, COD streams. I don't see a lot of streamers getting a ton of views in neither one of those categories.
No,
I know a few
established huge streamers.
Yeah, unless you're one of the big guys. I mean, TikTok has their, I call them like B and C tier list top streamers. Because I mean, you still have the huge heavy hitters that show up every day on TikTok, but then you've got like the Savage Mikes, the Chalk Dunnies,
they suck all the air. They take all the oxygen out of the room.
You know, like
I got rated this weekend on Kick by Dark Alpha. If you've heard of him, he streams on TikTok as well. He's a COD streamer. He's pretty big. He's super ripped. Has a whole Viking vibe going on. He rated me with like 56 people or some shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was
Damn.
pretty dope.
That's good.
That's like the third or fourth time he's done it. His girlfriend is actually what's her? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. feel
Oh,
like
I know
something
who you're talking
right
about.
now.
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about now.
she's in my Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Allie Baby, that's her name, I think. Allie
Yeah.
Baby.
hmm
Yeah. Mm,
We got famous
confused.
racing. We got famous Rick in chat. He's always got 2 to 400.
Oh yeah, he kills it. He kills it.
But when you think about racing, like I can't name one. Well, I guess yeah, Dwight. Dwight would probably be the big name. Like there's not many big names when I think of racing.
Dwight's probably almost at 300,000 now.
Yeah, Dwight's pretty big. That Tom, who's the guy in the F1 that has the full simulation rig? Home, THOMB. We've all sent his. I've been shared his stream like 100 times. People are like, check him out. He's pretty big name. But other than that, there's not a lot of big name racers in my mind that I'm aware of. But yeah, when I think of COD, there's probably 10 huge ones you think of instantly, and then Fortnite, Savage Mike, Prospering, Happy Gal. I mean, you've got those big names that suck up 1.5 thousand viewers
I mean, you look at
each.
prime example is Happy Gal. The fact that she's like fairly wholesome for every age group.
Right.
The amount, like the people that like for the what is it, like the Streamers Choice Awards or whatever they were, for her to be named in like the top 4 against like huge Fortnite players was absolutely astonishing, and like nobody knew who she was.
Is
And she's
she
grown like 2 million
well,
followers since.
I don't watch Fortnite. I know she is. Is she like goated at the game?
No,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so it's
all personality.
all personality for her, which is
it's
awesome.
100% personality. Personality,
I
dance
guess to
moves.
what Rick's saying, be yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, if you've been in my stream, and I know you have, I'm 100% me. I mean, I have to hold back a little bit on TikTok because I'm usually a little more outspoken than I am on TikTok. But yeah, I mean, 100%, I agree with that. You got to be yourself. If you're not yourself, what are you doing? You know what I mean? TikTok's the only platform where you can't be yourself 100%. And it's
Yeah, I mean, I
super
tone
annoying.
it back a lot on TikTok, just to not.
I've noticed talking to you in private. You got to though. You got to. TikTok's a whole nother beast. Like
Yeah.
for those videos to get restricted to 18 plus for no reason, like
Right,
that tells you right
that's-
there. You
I
know,
remember
like,
Death Note. The first time I played COD with her, she had only interacted with me on stream, and she was like, "Holy shit, you're like a whole different person."
yeah. Well, that's all like go like Weber when he finally opened up. It's like, holy shit, who is this guy?
She's a demon,
You know?
demon child Weber.
Yeah. Demon Child Weber. Weber has the most epic shirt in the shop, though. He does. I need to order one for myself.
I like
I'll
it.
wear it on race days.
No, I'm not gonna order
You're
one.
not gonna order one.
You're
that's
gonna
fine.
get one. You're gonna get one. I'm gonna send you one for Christmas.
Maybe a mouse pad or something. Toilet paper? You print toilet paper?
I saw you ordered the mouse pad though, or the desk mat.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm doing with that? I'm actually gonna hang it up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it as a desk mat.
Hell yeah. Should be pretty cool. It's hard to get stuff to fit on those because you got to design it almost specifically for that. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Bro, you have no many time. I have no idea how many times I can roll my eyes that every time I go to make something, I'm like, perfect idea for this. Doesn't fit.
Yeah.
I
The
have a
hardest
great-
one for me was the YouTube banner. I can't even remember where I went to do that, but they had like a whole template that you could do.
Oh
for the
yeah,
you-
because
for
that's
the-
all fucking stretched out
it's
long and
weird.
stuff. Yeah.
You got to do it like, and you have to make it work for like 4 different platforms. Because it
Mhm.
looks different on the phone than it looks on the computer than it looks on the TV. But I found I think it might have been Canva. They have like a layout where it shows the different, like, this is for TV, and then it's got the boxes on the side for phone, and like it's a pain
Hmm.
in the ass.
You know what else I struggle with is like when I get an emblem or something and I want to use it as my desktop background, and like it just comes out all fucked up looking, like it's not stretched out right. Does Canva
Yeah.
have a way to fix that? Like for my vertical monitor over here,
You can upscale stuff on Canva and
I
do
need to try
whatever.
that. I need to get. I'm paying for Canva. I need to get into
Canva
it.
is worth paying for if you're going to use
Yeah. I have a great podcast idea
it.
for a shirt.
Gift
Listen.
wrap.
I
Hell
want to do
yes.
a podcast shirt, and if anybody in chat wants to rate if they think it's a good idea, like we all love concert shirts, right? Concert shirts that have like the tours on the back.
Yeah.
Well, I want to have a podcast shirt, but instead of like tour dates, it's going to be like Mars, and if we talked about
For location.
pyramids, yeah, for the locations, Egypt, or imagine this podcast, the date would be on there, and we'd have to think of something
Are
like
you
an
going to do all the
area.
small thumbnails going down
Nah,
with the.
that would be hard. It probably wouldn't print out right. I think just like the tour dates, I think it'd be a badass. I don't know
Yeah.
what the design of the front will be, but I know on the back I want to have like tour dates.
Get hot. Yeah, you ran that idea past me, and I said wait till like episode 25 or something, just so we have more dates to
Dates.
put on there.
Yeah. You need at least 25, 24.
Yeah. Because I mean, those they have like a shit ton of dates on them, so you gotta have
Zach, Dino Tamer Zach's episode is that we just put like 2500 BC. This is the location.
Yeah, right.
Or what was the Earth called when it was all one land structure?
Pangea.
Pangea. There it is. Pangea.
There you go. Steven deleted Fortnite. Good man.
Negly's going to be 1985. We'll have the exact day and time listed in Back to the Future.
There you go.
I'm already really thinking of it.
Yeah.
It's going to be epic.
Yeah.
That would be super cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah. Well, I gotta get
Great
ready for work.
freaking, yeah, great conversation. We're at 10:36, 2.5 hours. Awesome conversation, Dust. Roar, Dust Bunni, guys.
Roar.
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 Chat's been awesome tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Seen the number bounce from 20 to 30, and yeah, you guys have killed it. Pulled up big time for Dust. Awesome community.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's probably an apple pie to my face, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, right.
Yes. I think
hell's
Zach
going
might
on?
be sweating a little bit. He might be sweating that he might lose
Okay.
the highest
so
view count.
I'm not gonna lie. Going into this for like the last 2 weeks, because we had the off week last week, I like hyped chat up. And so the big thing this month with the shirt giveaways is if my stream hits 250,000 likes, I get like a whipped cream pie to the face. I've had it once so far this month. If then I told them, like, so we were hyping up the pod, and I was like, all right, so Zach has the highest viewer count, like watch count, like post thing. I'm like, if we beat that, I will take like an actual pie to the face where I have to like Dexter's like plastic wrap my room back here. So they were all like,
Can't wait.
bet, like we're gonna do it. So I was like, well, let's see, let's find out. That's why I love Zach.
You might do
That's hilarious.
it. Yes, shameless plug, podcast plug. So again, lucidsquirrelpodcast.com, lucidsquirrelpodcast.com. Spotify, Apple Music, we're on Google, YouTube, of course. You're watching the live recording now if you're here in chat, but we also upload a completely different episode that's cleaned up. It's in 4K. The audio's evened out perfectly, so all the alien sounds will be out of that version, because you are watching a live uncut product right here. So just in case you didn't know, we do all
Yep.
those things.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, I think. Squirrel nailed it.
Nah, we do.
That was a great
Lucid,
outro, bro. Great.
Lucid did touch on it, so we do have a guest intake form on the website that you fill out. It's very cool. Dust and Zach actually tested it out when I made it live because I wanted to see how it populated. So the really cool part, Dust, is now that we've done this episode, when that gets uploaded, I'm going to be able to take all that information you gave me as a guest, your bio, your picture, assign it to this episode, and then you're going to have your own episode page that your bio, your merch link, all that'll be there. Zach has it live now. That'll go live once this episode is on there. So super cool feature.
So guys, if you're interested in being on the podcast, fill out the intake form.
Yeah, fill out the intake
Fill
form.
out the intake form. That's how yeah. So from now on, anyone that wants to be on has to go through that in order to get on here.
Yeah. And the reward is you get your own, basically you're going to be on that website forever as a previous guest with your bio, your social links to TikTok. If you have a merch link, that'll be there. You can put it in there. It's all there. Super cool.
And I think we'll start doing like a maybe weekly limited edition t-shirt drop for that thumbnail for that week. So you could get your face on a t-shirt.
Love it.
Yeah. I think that was a good idea. I don't know.
I love it. I love that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, great conversation. Great community, great chat. Thank you guys so much. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. The weekend's almost here. Ball's in the air. Much love.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I gotta get back there.
Smash the button.
Smash the button if you haven't smashed the button yet.
What do we do now? Cheers, cut.
Cheers. Bye. See ya later.
Hi.
Hi.
Wait. Hi.
Cut.
It. I don't know.
I don't know what Luce is doing. He's hitting buttons and shit. Something's gonna happen.
I'm working on it. There's got to be an easier way to do this.